Thank you. Can you open it too? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. We're live! Oh boy! Okay, I actually don't know where to get the link for it, so hold on. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Give me 1 second while I look for the link for this thing. Oh no. Oh jeez, I don't know how to do anything.
This might take a minute because I think there's a cork in here.
That is fine. Do you want to use the hammer?
I have a bottle here somewhere.
Do you want to use the hammer though?
I do not trust myself with a hammer.
That's fair. Alright, I now have the link. And go ahead and send it to people, and then we'll start. Hopefully that'll take about the same amount of time it takes for you to get the alcohol ready. I also have to test the sound and audio and all that, but you know how it goes. We are officially live.
Hi friends!
Discord taken, as usual, 800 years to open on the gaming computer for some reason. I don't know why it's a gaming computer specifically where it has problems. Like, this is a high-end gaming PC that I play Planet Zoo on full fucking... It shouldn't have this problem.
Your high-end gaming PC is judging you for using Discord.
I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Sorry, this is taking so long to start. I'm not apologizing to you.
I am giving you moral support.
Copy. Paste. Alright, I'm gonna go over the rules again, too. So, you got time while I'm setting that up. So, real quick, let me pull up the stream so I can test sound and make sure that I'm audible. You okay?
Yeah.
You sure you don't want the hammer?
I don't want the hammer.
We seem a decent volume. Maybe I messed with it a little bit. Let's try to make ourselves a little bit louder here. Let's sit at a 4.7. Still learning how to do this. Us. Negative. Maybe just at 0. We'll figure it out. I'll slide it around and we'll figure it out. No, let's do 4.7.
Is it recording?
It is recording. Sorry, I'm messing with the audio levels because it's having trouble picking me up at this volume. But I'll mess with it as we go as well. So, this is Danganronpa with drinking rules, and we're gonna do a shorter stream than last time because that was insane. We're gonna be doing, from now on, we're gonna do daily life and then the murder case separately. So, it's no 7-hour streams anymore. Following that, we also have realized that, the way that we'll be back and forthing, because Angel and I are taking turns drinking. One of us is going to be sober every stream, and we switch back and forth who's drinking. The problem we ran into, we realized, was that if we're gonna be doing, you know, daily life and then murder game and then daily life and then murder game, eventually, like, one of us is going to only be drinking during the murder, and one of us is going to be drinking exclusively during daily life. And we decided that it makes more sense for Angel to be sober when she has to be in control of the shooty-refutey part of the game, whereas it's okay if I get wasted when she's in court, because she's the one who's going to be doing the controls. So I will get wasted during the courtroom sessions, and she'll get wasted during the daily life sessions. The problem is, last time, we finished a case, and Angel was the one drinking, so normally it would be my turn during daily life, and then her turn during deadly life. So I will be drinking twice, which works out for the best, because I hate this fucking case. Like, the other cases are, like, funny bad, and I will laugh and make fun of them. I genuinely do not like this case. It is not funny. There's nothing funny about it. It's just bad. It's just bad. So real quick, let's go over the rules one more time. We will drink for every time there is a sexist or transphobic comment, every time a new ableist concept arises, because if we did every ableist comment, we would die. Every time hope and despair become the topic of conversation. Hold on. Every time there's a pedophilic moment. For every execution as a celebration of finishing the case. Every time the phrase "in other words" is used. Every time there's a body discovery announcement. Every time a character acts out of character or suddenly changes personality for no reason other than to move the plot forward. Flashbacks to 5 seconds ago. Flashbacks that are reasonably timed will not be drank for. Scenes that originally killed Angel. Because there were some scenes when we first played this series for the first time that just murdered her. She was just laughing hysterically. So any scene that originally killed Angel. Also, anytime Angel gets lost, which is going to be very fun, when she is the one who is getting lost, but I am the one who is drinking. We also have some first game specific ones, so anytime someone says the full name Murukui Kusaba, anytime Byakuya says something that should reasonably land him in jail, every time Makoto is accused after being proven innocent, tutorial help specifically from Kyoko, post the tutorial, which we are now past the tutorial, so this now applies, and any misgendering of Chihiro postmortem per each new character who does it, because if we did it just every time it happened, we would die. So, that's... yay! God, I hate not having a mouse. Hold on, let me move the mouse over. Mouse has been moved over. Is the alcohol open, babe?
Yes.
Bring it over. Let's die.
It's open and ready to go.
I believe we're at chapter 1 end, yeah?
Yeah.
That's yours?
This is fine.
I will hold it while I reorganize the desk space a little bit. Ah! I don't know what I'm doing, and I've never seen anyone in my life or anything. Everything that I hold dear is now ruined forever, and everyone is dead around me. Hold on, I have to clean this. And I'm not even drunk yet. I'll take the alcohol now, sweetheart. This is a terrible decision, I hope you realize. Oh god, where's the cap?
There is no cap.
How are we gonna keep it from next time? I guess we'll just put some...
Put some like plastic wrap over it. I might put it in the fridge if you're okay with drinking it cold.
I'm fine with that cold down here. Is there something about alcohol cold that I don't know about?
Not that I know of. I used to put my rum in the fridge all the time.
I'm moving to 0. This is where hard to hear. Oof. Alright. Angela's now in control.
Oh dear. You have the rules written down for
I do
future
have the
reference?
rules written down. Hold on.
Awesome.
They are right here, so if when I am too drunk to follow them, Angel will be able to follow them, help me follow them.
Hooray!
I'm hoping there should be enough of this during daily life. I'm pretty sure there is. Basically, as soon as a body is discovered, no, every time when it goes to daily life, which I think is when a body is discovered.
There's like an investigation start noon thing that it does that I think that should be when daily life ends.
I don't know, because investigative portion is pretty short, and then the trial is also pretty short.
Okay, isn't the investigation and the trial part the deadly life?
Yeah, but I feel like we should cut it a little bit earlier than that.
Okay, the body discovery?
I think we should cut it at body discovery.
Okay.
Then we'll do a drink for me from like, yay, we found a body discovery, and then we'll do another drink when you first get back on as like a first sip, because we found the body.
Yay!
So ends with a drink, starts with a drink. Perfect.
Sounds good. Adopts. 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 Oh. So that was informative.
I learned so much. I'm also going to turn the game sound down a little bit. Sorry I'm doing this 8 billion times, but I have to sound good, and for some reason it keeps changing.
It's fine.
Let's use 36, and see how that goes.
Well.
Oh no.
Oh no! Okay. Adopts. Okay, I cannot leave this room. I am trapped here. Adopts.
What? You just walked over to your bed and stared at it, said dots, and then walked away. Now you're in the toilet.
Adopts! Mikado!
It's gone. My penis is gone.
It's gone!
Who took it? I spent all yesterday gluing it back on.
It probably just fell off when you went to the bathroom last. It's on the floor somewhere. You'll just have to pick it up and glue it back.
Someone flushed it down the toilet.
Oh no! She really is gone. Adopts. It's almost as if, like, there was never anything there to begin with.
Perry says Makoto like no thoughts, head empty.
Again, every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said.
Remember, licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets! Oh, the other thing.
Oh, also, before we took the elevator up, Monokuma said a thing.
Wait, the elevator goes up? I thought it went down. Wait,
it goes down!
Wait, what?
The elevator goes down!
No, the elevator goes down!
It goes down!
The elevator goes down! What are you fucking talking
you
about?
You will never convince me that it goes up!
No. The elevator goes down! I will die on this hill!
I will die on the elevator goes down
What,
hill!
this game just... I've played this series like 3 times!
What are you gonna do?
Monokuma's gonna dispose of all the corpses, and by that I mean he's gonna shove them in his face and keep them in his cheeks like he's a hamster.
I'm a chipmunk!
Crunch, crunch! I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I didn't know Junko at all. I knew her for 5 minutes.
Who's Junko?
Who is Junko? I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's like
no, he did it because the body would get rotted and disgusting. You want to keep a corpse in your bathroom?
Just keep Sayaka's corpse sitting there. It's fine.
It's fine.
And now I'm going to the dining hall.
I'm gonna check the audio.
Okay.
Okay, no, I'll check the audio when they start talking.
Okay. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go and get you and drag you back in here. By your ankles.
Sorry, please don't drag me by my ankles.
So what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine... What's that? One sec. I'm checking the audio. That's about right. I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Look at that sprite.
I wanted to keep it as a decoration.
I really started getting attracted to the smell. Jeez, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that?
My room.
I like that the biker is like to the ultimate moral compass. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. My room was spotless. There wasn't anything
Did
left.
you fix the bathroom thing, or do you still have to lift the door?
Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air. That would hurt just as much.
Like I said, I'm attracted to the delicious smell of corpse.
Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Mikado. I have no coherent voice for any of these characters. They're just everywhere.
Well, Sayaka's like a deep growly, and then everyone else is whatever the fuck you feel like, and or whatever I'm doing.
Yes.
Because apparently you just like to do whatever I'm doing.
Yes. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right?
I mean, it might.
It might. If we're all just in
So
our...
Sayaka gets out of this, but I'm sorry.
If we're all in our rooms, nobody's gonna get murdered.
The third game has a rule for drink whenever something gets said that would induce, like, actual suicidal fantasies. Can I take a drink for the third game because of my own comment? No.
No, not yet. You can when we get to the third game.
Stay around, kids.
So everyone just try to cheer up and get back on track.
Someone got murdered. 2 people got murdered.
Is
that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
We were already
working together.
Yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point.
Said with that face.
Haha. Maybe it will be me. Now that it's happened, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Fuck you.
No.
Get out of here.
No words. But if we work together against the mastermind...
Man, I'm so glad Toko dies in this case. And we don't have to deal with her anymore.
I'm so glad Toko's the one who gets murdered. And she definitely doesn't make it to the end of the game.
Yep.
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
I do say if there's not enough drinking, we just carry through the rest of the case. Because we're past the exposition, so this case is significantly shorter.
That's fair.
But it depends on how much drinking there is.
That's fair. We'll figure it out as we go.
We'll figure it out. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. I have to go to the bathroom. Keep playing without me for a second.
Okay.
Feel free to do Byakuya's robot voice. Tell me if he says anything that will land him in jail.
Okay. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then...
Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live. If it means killing someone else to do it.
Mods are asleep post Byakuya.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Someone used psychopath as an insult, so I would count that as an ableist comment.
I'm taking a drink. First drink is ableist comment. Oh, that's really fucking tasty. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's perfect.
Awesome.
Unlike Angel, I pick alcohol based on how much I actually want to drink it.
Awesome. You actually like the taste of the thing you're drinking.
Oh, it's delicious. I picked a really good one. I'm gonna, when we go back for more alcohol, I'm getting more of this.
Oh, awesome. Good.
Yay. I had a very specific acute craving, and this is it.
Good. I'm glad.
Yay.
I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else?
Chihiro, you didn't kill anybody.
No.
What are you telling us, Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone that you know of.
Huh?
She's like flashing back to her time in Vietnam. And anyone else? What do you mean? Oh, I forgot I was doing Lada's voice for him, wasn't I?
Yes.
Anything else? Well, what do you mean?
I love Lada's voice.
I love doing Lada's voice.
She's so good.
It's because...
Okay, yeah, that's reasonable.
Fair, but you had to. Leon died.
It's still a bad circumstance, though. Like, if someone, like, holds you at knife point and forces you to kill your friend, you did still kill someone. It was out of your control, but, like, you were forced to do it, and that's still a traumatic experience.
Yeah,
and something you would not want to have happen again. Like, if second person puts the knife to you and says kill, you're like, no, I don't want to kill again. They wouldn't go, haha, you didn't kill anybody because it was me forcing you. They'd be like, no, you have to kill someone because I'm making you do that.
That's fair, that's understandable.
You'd be like, please don't make me kill someone again, not please don't make yourself kill someone through me again.
Yeah, that's fair. Leon died because we all voted for him, right?
No, I just wanted to kill him!
It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
Okay, it's not no different.
Yeah, there is a difference.
Perry says, Yasuo looks like a whole lot like Yasuo from League of Legends. I know nothing about League of Legends, but I do know that I hope no one looks like him ever. Did Riot say like her design? But now I have to Google Yasuo from League of Legends. Hold on.
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
I don't see it. Yasuo looks more like... He looks more like Simon Blackwell than he does this guy. I mean, he's got a lot of hair, but... I mean, that's it, really. He's more of a cool ninja dude. He's got, like, a blue scarf, and, like, he looks all tense and dramatic. And he's got, like, a gorgeous flowing Oh! He looks like a dad in this one. Hello! That's hot. Keeping that. Thank you. Well... I know what I'm getting off to later. Back to the stream.
Adopt!
She's right. If you heap it that kind of self-blade into it, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist, like that character over there. And then he points and Toko's just not there.
She's just gone. She never existed.
Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, Hifume?
Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka.
Yes, Junko, though.
Junko!
I really wish he'd said, and not Junko.
Junko is your fault.
That would be legit funny.
Yeah. The mastermind. The mastermind.
I would give this game a point. You know how the Krillin-owned count went down one? I would have the Danganronpa sucks count, like, rescind a point if they had made that joke.
Yes. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. Why are we assuming that there's a mastermind? Did we...
I mean... Monokuma's the mastermind, but I don't know why they're calling them the mastermind and not just, like, whoever's controlling Monokuma.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe Simon Keys is responsible.
We had no choice but to vote. I can't imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused.
Ace Attorney spoilers and everything I'm ever in, I'm sorry.
And then...
Day is here now and says the child. Hello, Day.
Hi, Day.
Perry, also.
Hi, Day. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon.
And also Junko, don't forget, she died also.
Junko is very dead. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
Keys is like, what did I do? What did I do?
I'm no part of this, guys.
Day says, this is the one with the bunny. No, the second one's the one with the bunny.
Yes.
Announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other...
Our audio is very good right now.
Awesome.
It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you.
Still a little echo on the characters, but I'm not worried about it until we get to trial.
That's fair.
Even when you try to hide.
I can't jack off without fucking Monokuma, like, gluing googly eyes to the cameras.
Yeah!
Oh, and one other thing! So who we're gonna hang out with during our period of fucking? We should hang out with someone if we're gonna be, like, breaking up the streams, right?
We should be. Yeah.
Now, should we go for who's ever gonna give us, should we go for who we like? Who will give us good bonuses to use in the trial later? Or who's gonna get us the most drunk?
That is the decision.
And also, who will get us the most drunk? I think Byakuya would get us the most drunk.
Okay. We'll spend time with Byakuya and he'll tell us all of his murder plans.
I mean, he'll tell us he killed his siblings.
Fair. He's also not going to die immediately, so we can continue talking.
What's he saying? It's our fault. What happened? It's pretty cruel, man. I can look up what the characters do. If you want to pick the ones that are just the most useful, because they're all gonna say something sexist or ableist at some point.
Yeah.
Except I think possibly even Chihiro is like, girls are weaker. That's why I dress like one.
Chihiro, no. Adults.
Day says that bear washes floors lava.
Yes. And so the day drew to a close.
You drew to a close, babe. Day says that's a vocal choice, Pink. I am Pink, hi.
A tense met.
I think she's referring to my voice for Hero.
A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon.
And Toko. Wow, she's dead.
Yeah, Toko's dead
Finally.
Too. Yeah. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. When we played the first time, we didn't really talk to anyone specific.
We straight up made a point of going the fuck to sleep.
Yeah, it doesn't make the game unplayable.
I remember, in the first game, we kind of talked to some people, and then in the third game, we just, we were so busy joking that I don't think we noticed, really, the daily life segments all that much. And then the second game, I have very distinct memories of, us purposefully beelining for the bed aggressively out of how little we wanted to interact with literally anyone.
Yes!
I say in the second game, we just fucking keep going for Nagato, because he's the only good character.
Yes.
He's, legitimately, actually, I like Ishimaru, but he's very two-dimensional. He's a baby, and he's my son, but he's also very two-dimensional. I think it works, but still. Third game has Kokichi, who is, fun because he's over the top, and because he's a villain, the game actually recognizes as being a villain, which I think is a huge step forward. Usually this game has characters like Byakuya, who are, they're horrible people, and the game tries to say that they're good. But with Kokichi, it knows it knows he's a terrible person. And I love that.
Yes.
But, Nagato is just actually a good character. He's just straight up, an actually well-written, three-dimensional character. Anyway.
I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us to the gym.
I'm so glad Hiro lives. I want to do that fucking stupid voice.
Good.
For the rest of this game.
What's he gonna do to us this time?
I'm gonna wear a bikini!
The worst possible thing. We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game.
Let's play charades!
And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Oh no, the morning exercises! Okay, that's a good, funny joke. Wow. That was actually pretty good. Good job, Danganronpa.
That's good. Okay, lift your arms up and down.
I am T-posing as the kids do. Look at Aoli's, kind of trying to follow along.
I
guess.
Guess I'll exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jay says, did the pool one die? No, the pool one is Aoli. She's right there.
Yes.
Yeah, you see her. The ones who died were, quote-unquote, Junko, the blonde chick, who's like, my freckles are photoshopped. The character who they were trying to push as our obvious partner slash love interest, and the baseball dude who hates baseball. The red-haired dude who had the same voice as Hiro before I started doing Lada's voice for him.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more.
I will not do that, because I do not, and I do not lie either.
Now reach way up and bend way down.
I shall touch my little toesy-woesies. Harry says, would Mono wear a one-piece or two-piece swimsuit? Oh, two-piece. He's got to show off those fucking pecs.
Yes.
If his belly button's covered, he's not having a good day.
Yes. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little boost to those young bodies of yours.
Jay says, I thought the corn guy died way earlier. Corn guy is gonna die in this case. This is the case where corn guy dies.
Dots.
He's actually a butter guy, I'll have you know.
He's butter guy.
That's why he's got that hair, because corn and butter go well together.
Yes.
Why is that the sprite?
Because this is Monokuma.
I never want that sprite and the phrase, doesn't this just feel great?
Doesn't this just feel great?
No, you have to be like, doesn't this just feel great?
Doesn't this just feel great?
I don't like the huff and puff. It is sprite.
Being stuck inside like this.
Stuck inside like that?
You gotta make sure to stay healthy.
I'll stop.
Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me?
No! Oh god, he had the same thought. No.
Am I just to die for? Am I just to die writhing in agony for?
Day says, why is the bear able to blush and sweat? Honestly, I would not, I think it's just stylization to make make it more readable, like how your veins don't actually bulge out when you have, the anime bulge thing. But I wouldn't put it past Junko to program the bear to have, sweat glands and the ability to blush.
Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise. If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing those exercises,
discover the secret of the ass's fist.
Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds just like the kind of joke a middle schooler would come up with. Named Junko. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really... Wait, that's Makoto. It doesn't matter.
Did you like my mono bear voice?
Yes, it was quite good, but never do my voice again. It doesn't matter, just get to the point.
Come on, do something sexist, I want a drink.
Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Of course not! You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Okay, then.
I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you ever come a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
We're good. A whole new world of possibilities. No one to tell us no where to go. We're out of spaghetti.
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you.
I don't want to hear about stimulation.
Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Junko, you're 15. Oh, that's an ableist comment. Yeah.
That's ableist.
I mean, it's true that people with ADHD need to be stimulated and motivated, but, the context in which he's using it is very, it's more anti-millennial than it is ableist, but I'm counting it.
Okay. So go...
It's assuming that only kids have ADHD. I'll call that ableist.
Okay. It's also...
And also that it's a new thing.
It's also kind of using it as a put-down.
Yeah.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode with happiness. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than we showed up.
They're all staring at me.
They're all staring at me. But
except for Toko.
Except for Toko. And smart nerd guy.
They're looking at each other. It's disgusting.
Oh no, they are! No! Foreshadowing!
Ugh.
A new world. Is he talking about a way to get outside?
No, he's not. Aoli, stop.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit.
We don't know till we look.
Whatever he meant. It seems we'll have to
Oh.
search the school one more time.
This is when, like, more of it gets unlocked.
Yeah, that's when we have to, like... This gets really bad in the third game. This part sucks in the third game.
Oh, yeah, holy shit. Then let's split up and start investigating. Third game is the one where we're gonna get, like, slam a whole bottle just from you getting lost.
Yeah.
When
Third game, we're actually gonna have to look up a walkthrough in places.
Yeah, but, like, we have a walkthrough up for the trial parts anyway. But, like, we're gonna need a walkthrough just to navigate.
Yeah.
When you're done, everyone will meet up at the dining hall, and we'll share what we found.
You're basically a one-trick pony. You know
I
that?
think the second game in this series is the best. They're all terrible, but the second game has Nagito.
Yes. Is your line.
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. Second game is also the funniest in terms of how bad it is. Like, all the bad things in it in the second game that are bad are funnier than the bad things that are bad in the first and third game.
Yeah, that's...
It's the most entertaining.
Yeah. Scenes.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom again, sorry.
Okay.
I have IBS, it has to happen frequently.
Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. And now the gym is empty. But there are balls everywhere. Oh no, I gotta remember how to move. And do things and exist. Oh. Look at the color-coded layout of this school. Like, it's all the same. Everything just has different lighting. Like, what is this? What are they doing?
You know what I realized? Oh, wait till I'm over there.
Wait, I need to go the other way.
Oh, so you get lost?
I got lost!
Ah! One thing I did forget to do, that I will do after this drink.
Oh.
Get lost, right? What did they say? How are there multiple games they just kidnap more people? Oh, the second... Okay. So, get ready.
It's an
Get
adventure.
ready. So the first game is they just kidnap some people, okay? Get ready for this shit. Okay. I'm already, listen, if you needed proof that I'm a lightweight, here it is. I'm in 3 drinks in. The second game, they're all, so the apocalypse happened at the first game, and society is in shambles for really shitty, stupid reasons we'll get into later. Like, it's atrocious in every way. The second game, the survivors of this game found a cult, and they like, caught them, and they're rehabilitating them by putting them in a virtual reality where they are all high school students, because in real life they're like 20. But in the virtual reality, they're all high school students. And they're put in this, like, perfect beach vacation simulator that then gets hacked by Monokuma and a fake it's Junko. But, like, not, it's stupid. So it gets hacked by Monokuma, and they turn it into the killing game, like while they're inside the simulation. And then the third game, society's like was it real all along? Or like it was like the first 2 games were fiction, right?
The first 2 games were fiction.
In the third game, the first 2 games were fictional, but it spawned a real murder game on television.
The Danganronpa was just so popular.
The first 2 games were so popular that it started a real-life reality TV show where they kill people in the same way by wiping their memories, giving them new fake memories, and then putting them on a TV show. And at the end, they reveal that it's a TV show. Dave said that sounds like some fetish justification in reference to the second game. It really, really is. If anyone's like, oh, it's the second game's pedophilia is fine because they're like 20. It's like, they're not 20 in the simulation.
And also in the third side note, in the third game, the people on the game show are volunteers. So these are
Oh
people...
yeah, no, we see their audition tapes.
Yeah, these are people who specifically decided, hey, let's be in a murder game and play the murder people game.
Perry says, why not just end the simulation the second the game was hacked? Right?
I know, right?
There's something about, like, it'll kill them, but, like, not really, but maybe it won't. It's really stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it I think it only applies for, like, the emergency shutdown. I don't know. You just turn it off.
Yeah.
Oh god, I just remembered the fucking Junko in the second game.
The Junko in the second game is my favorite.
No, wait, I'm adding that to the list of
killed
things
me.
that killed you.
That
I'm
killed
adding that
me.
to the list of things that killed
That's
you.
the thing that killed me.
Hold on. Big Junko. Second game. That's added to the list of things that killed Angel now.
That was so good.
When Junko shows up in the second game, she's like, Monokuma's like, here's Junko! And then she's just like, do you remember the end of Shrek 2? When the giant gingerbread monster shows up? It's like that. But it's Junko.
50-foot tall Junko.
It's Attack of the 50-foot tall Junko. Dave says, BS, we've all seen bad VR. Oh my god, if you want to see bad VR, this game has a VR game. It's horrible.
This game has a VR game.
It was going somewhere. No, Val is Perry. We were going somewhere. It was going somewhere. Like, it's a decent idea, but they don't do anything with it. It's like one counter.
And yet there's only like 2 gameplay things that you do. You hit A twice and then it's over.
Yeah.
This is the second floor of the school. It's really the demo feels like it's just an excuse to have the execution in 3D.
Yeah, really. And it's a good here's the thing, it's an excuse to get to the execution. The execution's done really well. If it was just like a compilation of all the executions, or even just a handful of the best ones, like I wouldn't have complained. I would be like, wow, it's a really cool demo.
That would have been
of
amazing.
The executions. But no, they had to like shittily smash together a kind of a good idea in theory, but like a shit VR demo ultimately, just to get to the execution that you did one of.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this game would be good if you put any effort into it.
Yeah, but they didn't, and it sucks.
Dave says if you have a Dairy Queen by you, get the Frosted Animal Cookie Blizzard. I mean, sure. I don't know if we have one.
Ooh, that sounds good, though.
Yeah, it sounds good, though.
This is the second floor of the school.
We have animal cookies.
We do. We do? We do!
We do.
Right. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here.
I'm 3 sips in. Why am I dying? The other thing I wanted to do before I got sidetracked is I want to read you what I'm drinking, because I read that for Angel last time. I am reading Barefoot. I am drinking Barefoot's White Zinfandel from California. It is a strawberry wine. I believe you said it was what percent alcohol?
9%.
9% alcohol. Which, this is embarrassing, but I am a child. I'm a 22-year-old child. Perry, I don't know how many miles things are. What's 75 miles? You have to put that into time, because I'm from the West Coast. Call back to the time Tiger said his dick was 2 minutes long.
It takes an hour to travel 60 miles an hour at 60 miles an hour. That doesn't help. I'm sorry.
It doesn't help. I don't know what the roads are like. You have to give me a time estimate because, like, here's the thing about time and distance measurements. Oh, it's about an hour and a half, okay. Here's the thing about time and distance measurements. Is like, if you give me a distance measurement, it's like, okay, is that the highway? Is that an area that's usually filled with traffic? Like, even if I could visualize distance, that doesn't tell me anything about the area. If I were to tell you how to get to, for example, like the Burbank Mall, versus how long it would take to get to my mom's house, both from my dad's house, the answer is longer for the Burbank Mall. It's like 20 minutes versus my dad's and my mom's house is 15 minutes, because I know that area is usually very busy. And that's like, you don't get that with, even if distance did tell me anything, like, even if I could visualize what a mile meant, like, a mile is not a consistent speed.
Yeah.
When you give it time, you're giving an estimate. And it allows you to actually, like, plan around having that in your mind. It gives you an immediate variable that you can put into any equation, as opposed to giving a measurement of distance, which is like, that does nothing for me. I have to do like 8 conversions and I don't know the area. Yeah, Dave says they do the same thing in Wisconsin. It's because it's the better thing to do.
There's a letter on the shelf.
Dave, isn't there like a town in Wisconsin that people measure how far away things are by how many of that town it is away? I feel like you told me something like that.
Hope's Peak Academy.
Indeed.
Oh, sorry, was that me?
I don't remember who Kyoko was.
Oh, no, you're Kyoko.
I'm
Sorry.
Kyoko?
I thought that was Byakuya.
Yeah.
I just heard deadpan and I was like, that's probably Byakuya.
I was deadpan.
Oh, because the orange
quote-
text is
the
Byakuya.
the
That's
quotey
right.
thing.
How dare you question me?
It was. Hold on. It was buried. It was buried under a thick layer. It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while.
My feet look like tops. They're all dirty and craggly.
R.I.P. Well, shall we see what's inside?
I have no more brain mouth filter. I'm like 3 sips in. What the fuck is going on?
Hugs. But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. But we shouldn't read
other people's mail without their permission.
But we shouldn't read. Hashtag life lessons from Danganronpa.
Day says yes, it's Rhinelander, Milwaukee, and Madison. That's amazing.
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside.
I'm thinking after the bathroom, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I unfolded the... Careful not to knock over your... Thank you. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office.
From the Hope Peak Academy Executive Office!
Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official government authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The context...
The school shut down, you nitty!
The school shut down in
You
Nitty.
nitty. I realize now like, this is the second time we're playing the first game, and I'm only just now realizing that my voice for Byakuya is Android 16.
Good.
The contents, how dare you skip my dialogue? I will buy and sell you for a corn chip.
Oh no!
Reverse time. Bring back my dialogue or face the consequences.
I'm sorry, Byakuya, sir. It would seem Hope's Peak had...
Perry says we shouldn't kill other people in a killing game without their permission. Day says you gotta ask, it's only polite.
Yes! It would seem Hope's Peak had...
Day says sounds like you got mold. Perry says can't have a helpful learning environment without mold.
You need to have the mold,
only
kids.
shooting stars break the mold, so...
Yes. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging...
If I cannot have my line, I will have yours instead.
And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have
happened recently. That is the ghost of my brothers which haunts my body. I don't remember if we said they were all... I think they were just, like, siblings in general.
I think so. Didn't he have, like, 16 siblings that he fought to the death or something?
Yeah, he murdered all of them, yeah. He was, like, the way the Byakuya family... And this is canon. The way the Byakuya family works is they have, like, a fuck ton of kids. And then they have them all fight to the death. And the one who wins gets all the money. So they had this gaggle of children. And Byakuya was like the runt, the smallest one, the one that, you know, the weakest, the babyest, the runt. And then he won. He killed them all.
Yeah, that's what he did. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be...
At least a year old!
So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago?
What are you judging that on? Most likely, if you skip my dialogue again, I will put my hand through, like a realist. You know those like cartoons where they have like sands and then like a real hand.
Yes.
It's like that, but Byakuya.
Yes. So
Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. They said they've all got to be wildly different ages. What do you mean, like to each other, or? Because they are all older, a year older than they thought they were. They came into the school freshmen, so they started like 14, 15. And then a year passed and they lost their memory of it. So now they're like 15, 16. They don't say their ages.
Darn.
I mean, that'd be kind of a spoiler anyway, so.
Fair.
Jay says, you got like 34-year-olds smothering toddlers. Oh, are you referencing that Sakura looks like she's like 30? Harry says fairness clearly does not figure into their family. I want to see Byakuya and Rogthor duke it.
Yes.
But no, you know what? It is my line now. I have stolen it in the name of Byakuya clan. But that would mean it was closed when I got there just a few days ago. Haha, fuck you.
But I didn't get that sense at all.
Harry says 16 wombs.
What?
And how do you have that many kids that fast? How about this? Cloning machines.
Oh no! Plus, if the school...
Day says kangaroo moms. That's not how kangaroos work.
That's how they work in my heart. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school, and I never saw anything about
it's more likely that
this.
Kyoko just doesn't know how to do forensics.
Yeah.
I like the idea of Kyoko being like, it looks like this came out about a year ago, and they're like, oh, how do you tell? The age of the paper? And she just points to a date at the top. They must have, yep.
I think he just said in other words.
Oh, in other words, drink.
He said the voice clip.
Thank you, Byakuya. Kangaroos can be perpetually oh yeah, because they have the pouch. That's right. But that means that like the baby's still in the pouch. They're still born before the next kangaroo happens. It's just a little bit more rapid fire. I mean, I think a better animal to pick would be like a cat, where you can have 9 kids in the same litter. You know.
Fair.
Byakuya's mom is just a furry. It must have... shut up, I will read my line when I feel like it. That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us in here. Curse you, Simon Keys. Also, I don't know why why the word preggers in place of pregnant is, like, so repulsive to me. It just feels... I don't know, it feels childish. It's like when someone says, like, belly. It's like, that's a silly word that I hope an adult never uses with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It is not the word that you would use.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like you think that I'm 7, but if I was 7, I would still be incredibly uncomfortable. Byakuya is from the 2020,
What?
Miyake is from the 2019 Cats musical.
Yes. So, someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. You know, like my family.
I am capable of anything except empathy, sympathy, and compassion. In response to my comment, Day wrote preggers, and Perry said preggers.
Preggers?
Oh, hi, Price. Price is here now.
Hi, Price.
Price. Did someone mention money? Of course, that's assuming that this letter is real. Thank you, ghost of my siblings.
If it is real, though, does that what?
Fucking Byakuya's mom has the double uterus mutation from Lyoden, and she was given two buffalo balls.
Yes, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down.
I couldn't think of any more character ideas, and they ran out of budget for sprites. That would be a nice, simple solution. It's true. But then, what about this other part? Shut up.
The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake.
What like a mod that just makes the envelope have like a kissy mark instead of wax.
Yes. Also, does this count as it's not a flashback to 5 seconds ago, but they are going over the letter again. Does this count?
Is this straight up just reading the exact same letter again?
This is straight up
that
just reading
counts.
the...
I'm drinking.
Cool. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved.
Yeah, they got mold. It's disgusting.
What did they mean by serious issues?
They ran out of shooting stars.
Oh no. That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
Yeah.
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details.
So in other words,
Drink!
I think you were just sitting there waiting for me to notice.
I was!
Alright, check audio. Only the mastermind knows the truth right now! Drink, Ellie, drink! Drink, Murphy, drink!
Drink, Murphy, drink! Drink, Murphy, drink!
Day says they're all affected by the mold.
They are.
I wish that the big twist of this game was just that the mold had, like, gotten to them, and it's just a regular school, but, like, the spores made them hallucinate, and then, like, the last thing we see is a very anticlimactic newspaper article, like, telling us that Hope's Peak, like, had 16 students die of, like, mushroom poisoning. But, like, it's like asbestos, except, like, with hallucinogens.
But then it wouldn't be a Danganronpa game anymore, it would be Professor Layton.
No, it would be Danganronpa, because it's a bad plot twist. Professor Layton would be if they were infected by spores and no one died.
Fair.
Day says the boy is slowly turning into a Dalek. Like I said, I'm just doing Android 16's voice, and I realize this, like, this is the third time I've played this game, and it's the second time I've played it voicing the characters out loud. And it's just Android 16.
He's good. We can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here. It couldn't be because they want to have a murder game. It's not like they've been transparent with their motives. Will that be enough to get us out of here? Knowing that we are in a murder school will be enough to get us out of the murder school. Or... a lot of this is for exposition.
Talk to me, I'm the only good character.
There's a thick layer of dust on the desk. It looks like this library's been...
Android 16 is from Dragon Ball Z. We watched Dragon Ball Z in the Abridged series recently. And in the Abridged series, he talks like how I'm doing Byakuya. I'm absolutely shocked! I mean, Android 16 from Dragon Ball Z? Abridged? Really?
How come?
Why not? It's a good voice.
It's a good show.
It sounds like robots. They have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works. I have a printed copy of Blue Sky. You don't get it, not at all. He's talking to nobody. There's no one there. He's just talking.
Yeah.
We're like, Hifumi, are you okay? He's like, I've invented a straw man to insult.
Yeah.
Never does a book by its author. Now hear this, appearances mean nothing at all. He's just like, he doesn't want to be made fun of for his body, and like, he wants his work to be appreciated for what it is instead of being recognized as a fat dude.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Hifume.
Yeah.
My critics know what the term I'm meaning about. I love you, Hifume.
I'd sit down and like read his fanfiction and leave comments on his AO3.
I might not be a big fan of it because I'm not into the same shit as him, but like, that doesn't mean that it's not good.
Yeah, he put a lot of hard work into it, and it should be recognized.
And he does a lot of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attack like yours will drop my HP? I've been wedded 8 times in the last 20 minutes by Byakuya. You think that nothing can really... You think that this air in front of me can insult me?
Those two really worry me.
Anyway, Hifume is baby.
He is. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal.
Perry says, I stepped away to listen to a poem. What the fuck is Hifume freaking out over? Well, in our fiction, he's just started arguing with the air, for no reason. But in the game, Toko's like, you're just a fat man who writes porn on the internet, and I write real fiction. And he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Don't body shame me. I just like writing fanfiction.
The thing is that she is also a romance novelist, so like she also writes porn.
I publish my smut. It's all heterosexual, and I publish it through proper channels. I don't break copyright, and also I'm conventionally attractive. So shut up. And Hifume's like, please don't judge me by my personality. But just judge me by my body. Judge me by my personality. Like, read my works and tell me what you think instead of just judging them for being fanfiction or from looking at me and thinking that I'm not stereotypically attractive. Like, what's wrong with you?
Toko doesn't say one single nice thing throughout this entire series, by the way.
No. Or decent thing in the not only nothing positive, but nothing neutral.
Yeah, they like give her the shy sprites, and they give her a stutter to like try to make her be the shy girl, but nothing she says is nice.
She is just pure aggression, and like if this was a real like organization of scared teenagers, I feel like they would like maybe some murders would happen, maybe people would panic and be desperate, but I feel like ultimately people would kind of, depending on the group, band together, or at least try to, like, make a society, even if it falls apart, play some ground rules, get something, don't go out at night, etc., like how they've been trying to be doing, and they would just shun Toko.
They would.
Like, she'd be like, okay, clearly this person's a problem, let's not let her get in, we're gonna just lock her in this room.
Yeah.
Now, if everyone locks Toko in a room and lets her starve to death, is there a class trial?
There'd be a class trial.
But we all did it.
Then you'd all get punished.
Who do we vote for?
Yourselves.
If we all vote for one person, technically we're right, so do we all get to live?
I'm sure Monokuma will find a response to that.
I think he would, because he wouldn't want to kill everyone right away.
Yeah, he doesn't. He wants to pick you off one by one. He doesn't want to kill everyone.
Yeah.
But also, he'd want, if no executions are going to happen, and it's clear that that's going to be the case, he might just do it out of spite too.
Yeah, I feel like he'd go, well, since you're all the killer, I'm going to execute whoever has the most votes, and everyone votes for themselves. Like, everyone's like, okay, everyone vote for yourself, and they all do, and he's like, fuck that, and then he just kills them.
Yeah.
Fuck this, I'll go hack a simulation later.
Yeah. Well, library. That's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in.
Harry says, I mean, they didn't technically kill her. Her starving body just up and failed. That's fair, I guess. I don't think Monokuma would see it that way, though.
Nah.
Day says the bear would spin a wheel. Okay, yeah, that's probably more what he would do.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty accurate. I just don't mind. I'm just gonna sit here and stare at you. The way that they're set up now, maybe she moved because of the argument, but I like to think that they're just yelling across Byakuya.
Yes! Byakuya's in the middle of it, and they're just screaming at each other through him, and he's just there.
Perry says guns don't kill people. Locking Toko in a room to starve kills people.
Yeah! The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly... This is the third time they have said that this room is dusty. It looks like this
Jesse's
library...
boyfriend. He's here.
He's here.
Jesse was too tired to join the stream. However, Jesse's boyfriend is present.
Yes.
It's Dusty.
It's Dusty. He's here. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange.
Almost like she's dead or something.
Yeah.
Look at Kyoko, just her face sticking out halfway.
Yeah.
An earlier camera angle.
Yeah. Looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust.
Dust.
I'm about to add a new rule every time they mention dust.
Half.
Yeah.
I just poking out half.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened.
Meanwhile, somewhere else in the building, someone got electrocuted now.
Oh no! I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what was going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's
this is where
nothing I can
Chihiro
do
gets
about it.
her laptop for fake Chihiro.
Probably.
My future girlfriend.
Okay, it's gonna. I think we.
Ugh!
Blah 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 blah. Let me tap. Blah blah blah
Indeed,
blah
there's
blah.
a plethora of books it's through, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section?
Blah 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 blah.
He's right.
Blah.
He's right. He's like, listen, all genres are relevant. He even says, like, out of respect, he's like, listen, your stuff's good, but your genre isn't more valid.
Yeah.
And the boy on boy accent.
And she's being like, no, my books are the only ones that count, but
Yeah.
your stuff sucks. Like, no. He's trying to be.
Homophobic comment. Homophobic comment.
Homophobic comment.
Ugh. Girl, you've insulted me. You've insulted my honor.
She has. Like, you don't go up to someone and be like, hey, the things that you like to do suck. Like,
I mean, you do for Toko.
Toko is
His
bad.
roommate deserved to live. Even the context of his death is just him trying to be a good person.
Yeah, Hufumi did nothing wrong.
Hifumi did nothing wrong. Date says her hands are so small. All the better to get crushed with by a rock and when I get a hold of her.
Can I leave? Well, let me leave.
No. Oh, there you go.
Okay, I've done everything.
You're never allowed to leave, babe. Do you want your coffee or not?
Sure.
Hang on.
You good?
Swallowed weird.
Oof.
Give me a minute. Okay, that's better. Ugh. Every 5 minutes I swallow weird and I hate it. Do you want your coffee?
Yes, please. I'm
There
going
you go.
to need it to cope with the pool room.
Oh god, not the pool room.
Have I
There's
mentioned?
grapes in it.
No.
Yes?
Not.
We've gotten to the me drooling part of being drunk. That's good.
Yay.
Sorry, what?
Have I mentioned that I find this pool room terrifying?
What? I mean, it's a pool, yeah.
The pool is terrifying.
It's the pool in a murder school.
Yeah.
There's the fucking Gatling gun on the ceiling!
There's a Gatling gun on the ceiling.
Oh. I don't think you've ever seen me. No, you've seen me drunk once.
I've seen you. You've seen you drunk.
I
We were
drool
playing-
when I'm drunk. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It's disgusting.
It's fine.
They said the mold's got her. Yeah, the mold grew all over the grapes. I just wanna, when we do the grape room, I just wanna play the duck song in the background. Got any grapes?
Angel is going to die.
Monokuma kills you by locking you in a chair and singing the duck song at you endlessly until you perish.
No!
It takes 10 minutes.
Want, like, water?
I have water.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Oh, hey, Makoto, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool in here! Pool, pool, pool! All the better to drown in! You don't have to keep repeating it, I got it. And there's a ton of
Exercise equipment!
in the locker room! Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual.
Like, we see what we mean about how characters just, like, 3 people died. We're trapped in a murder school. And she's like, oh boy, I've always wanted to go swimming. I sure like to swim in the pool.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm so happy. It's like, okay, I get that you're coping, but you don't have a memory past, like, 30 seconds.
Yeah. The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available.
Yeah, we know.
This is-
Thanks, tutorial.
This is so charming.
I think that was a glitch in the game that was supposed to be narration. Makoto's thoughts 20 minutes ago.
Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial might not be so bad.
Perry says, I like how areas are color-coded in-game, but the map is 100% uselessly red.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't mind if people die so long as I have nice things.
I really like her leaning forward sprite.
That's really good.
That's a really good sprite. That's just the right amount of unsettling.
Yeah. They designed her really well. I like her.
I hope
she's got a good
does she
aesthetic.
have pants and or a skirt that goes down far enough? She's a good character from the waist up. I don't remember what she looks like from the waist down.
I think she has a skirt.
Okay.
I think it looks skirtish.
But how low does it go?
I don't know. Oh,
That's okay. I'll accept that.
it could be a little bit longer, but like it's not horrendously short.
And it's like a wide skirt. That's fine. I think aioli over here is the worst one.
Yeah. Hey, hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet?
No, I don't want to die.
No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have an
Exercise equipment.
that you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I'd have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
I'm not even brave enough to step into the locker room. You don't even want to go to the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just adults. Would you say calling it weird that she wants to get stronger is sexist?
I do, but I'm waiting for the reveal.
Okay.
Because I believe Monokuma gives a speech at the end about, like, yes, you figured out his secret. He is actually a boy who dressed like a woman because blank. And when he says because blank, I will take a drink.
Okay.
When he says that he dressed like a woman, I'll take a drink. And then when he says because of this, I'll take a drink. So that'll be 2 for the same explanation.
Okay.
I'm also going to the bathroom again. Again, I'm sorry. This is how medicine works.
It's fine.
It's working, so we're good. But you know,
Yeah, it's a good thing.
this is a good thing.
Really? Oh, they just said you have to swipe your student thing to be able to get in and out, so it knows who you are. If you want to unlocker the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all...
Someone who really likes to spare, she sure is, like, aggressively anti-sexual assault in a very heteronormative way. Does this count as a drink for homophobic comment?
Small drink.
Small drink. Very small drink.
And it'll be all dunka.
Perry says, how is a Gatling gun exercise equipment? It exercises your right to be a piece of shit.
I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing.
Perry says that a sexist comment if Makoto comments that he doesn't expect to be a small shy girl, he wants to get ripped. Yes, it is actually. Let's do that. That counts. I mean, it's because she's small and shy and not because she's a girl, but I'll do a little sip.
Okay. I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not? That never occurred to me! To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish.
Lock children in a murder school.
Okay, then how does this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your school handbook to another student is strictly prohibited.
What if you just, like, follow them in? What if they invite you? What if they're like, come on in to the girls' room, and they're just like, you just walk in with them like Jake and, like Bruce and Gant.
Then Monokuma, she'll be like, no, and whack you with a newspaper.
Perry says Gatling guns don't kill people. Trying to sneak into the opposite gender's locker room kills people.
There, now no one can give their handbook to anyone else, right?
Getting drunk on Father's Day is exactly what I was hoping to do.
Good.
Happy Father's Day, everyone. I'm your dad now.
Happy Father's Day, friends.
If you don't have a dad, one will be provided for you, and it's me.
Yay!
I keep seeing the BGM music counter on the top and thinking that that's a counter of my volume, and seeing it go really high and getting quieter.
No, it's okay. You
That's
can
not
be
what
loud.
that is. That's not what that is. That's the music.
It's the good
It
game
stands
music.
for background music.
Yes. You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
And 200% metal, 300% circuitry, and 400% wise.
That's 300. That's 100%.
That makes 1,000%.
That's 1,000%. I cannot.
Yes, 1,000.
Can't math in my head.
I'm the one who's drunk.
I can't math in my head. This is just what I'm like.
Day says swap your book with someone else's, watch them get murdered by the gun, and then swap them back. That's actually genius.
Oh.
Absolutely. Oh my god, that's really smart. You could easily kill Aoli that way, because she's gonna be in here a lot.
Yeah, technically it's not even a murder.
Yeah, that's really good. And then if the bear doesn't fall for it and you get caught, and you can be like, oh shit, how the fuck, who switched our books? Were they trying to kill us?
Mm-hmm. I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook. But yeah, you see. You seem awfully concerned with this locker room security.
You picked the wettest character to do the voice for.
You seem awfully concerned with all of this locker room security stuff. You see.
You picked the wettest character.
I am so moist.
Oh, whenever you get wet in Danganronpa, you turn into Blaze the Best. Now they're sweating. Oh!
It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at the age where you'd try humping a plastic bottle.
Yeah, that was me as a teenager. That's fair.
It's fair. So to keep any...
But, like, I think the reason that she cares so much about this and, like, keeping people safe from sexual assault is not that she actually cares about them, but that she just doesn't want to watch them fuck. She has all these security cameras. She has to keep an eye on them, right?
Yeah.
She's like, I just don't want to watch you. I don't want to see fucking Mondo's ass.
Yeah.
Please just keep your pants on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, she's like, it would be despair, sure, but, like... It's just, I don't want to see it.
It's not the despair she's into.
Jay, what's the what for? What are you saying what for? Good.
So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop
Homophobic
them.
comment.
Homophobic comment. All I care is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Now, if Aoli and Sakura were to scissor, that would be a different story. That I wouldn't mind.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms.
Okay, so yeah, if it's like not in a public space, he's like, I can just not watch for a while.
Okay. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want. I hate you so much. I hate you
lock you,
so much. Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya.
Gary says, good thing plastic bottles aren't allowed in locker rooms and will be shot on sight.
Man, that stupid bet totally ruined my mood.
Maybe I'll go take a dip in Sakura to cheer myself up. Private rooms are fine, right?
It's fine.
Celeste, Chihiro, you want to join us? Got nothing better to do, we're all gonna die.
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I killed Angel. I am too heterosexual for these.
I'm sorry, I'll pass this time. Oh, come, when you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it.
And nothing like a good sex to pull you out of it.
I'm pretty sure that only applies to you, Aoli. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's going on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Hooray!
Back to the dining hall.
It's the
Harry,
dining
what
hall.
the fuck did you just send me? Dad head cakes. Oh my god. Good.
Look, it's the dad from Paranorman.
Finally, they decapitated him and turned him into a cake.
You can just crunch his entire face. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover anything? Did anyone discover any interesting new
Okay,
anything?
ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything?
What?
I understand how grammar functions.
What is the sentence? Yes, indeed. There's a library. And a pool. A freaking pool. And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment. When I first played this game, I highly suspected Aoli was going to kill someone because she's so hyped about the pool. She was either going to kill someone in the pool or she was going to die in the pool. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Oh, hey, there is no reason to get sulky. Wait until you hear about my amazing discovery. I found this incredible website called Markiplier.com. The man sounded like me. The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
Hooray!
And we didn't have baths before? I guess we had a shower. Oh, I guess because it's Japan, the bathhouses are like saunas. The warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. Go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like. Ha 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 ha.
Didn't we already have full access to food?
Yeah, but now we have more food because I ate all the bagels last time.
Oh, fair. Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please, do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that?
Anything like that? If I'm ever doing something like checking chat and you need me to voice a character, feel free to tell me. I don't mind you doing voices for them, but I also don't want you to feel like you have to.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you're doing fine. Just saying, like, if you're doing too many voices and it's my character, feel free to nudge me.
Okay.
Oh well.
What?
There wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of there. Nothing.
I love your Mickey Mouse voice for him.
Thanks. It's terrible.
It's brilliant.
Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come
You
on.
fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out.
now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us.
Dave says none of that metal equipment they have can just be none of the metal equipment they just found can bust the wall of that glass, huh? Yeah, like the windows have things on them, but like there's yeah.
Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
It is survival of the fittest. Who wants to fuck first?
Yes. I love her refined, calm, soothing voice. It's not going to last.
You
No.
piece of...
I swear to God, when she starts yelling and being abusive, you have to just stay the exact same inflection.
Oh.
You piece of shit. I told you I wanted a tea.
Yes.
You are a big worthless fat man, and I want my tea cooked very precisely.
Yes. No change in inflection. It's just all the same.
Whatever you say, you fuck. I almost did Lana's voice. Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then.
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope?
Dave says, there's a glass wall behind you. No, look, behind them there's trees. Yeah, no, totally. Like, the windows are blocked, but the glass here is just like, look. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's an indoor garden, because, like, no one can see in or out, but, like, they don't fucking know that for sure. It's certainly never stated to be.
What if it's a painted mural?
That would actually be really brilliant, but they don't call attention to that, so.
Fair.
Dots.
In my heart, it's a painted mural.
Dots. It's just a fucking Wile E. Coyote painting.
Yeah.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked.
Perry says, I don't mean to tell you how to do voices, but when you do Mondo's Mickey Mouse voice, but suddenly drops only for when he swears, please remind me to do that if I don't, because that's genius.
Oh.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Now I have to find a voice to drop too when he swears.
Don't let
I mean, Hero's Lada now, so I could just do the voice I was using for Leon.
Do Keys' dad's voice. The
extra growly boy.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
We all promised not to leave our
It is I, Gustavia.
Yes.
You did Gustavia. Can you do Gustavia so I can get like a feel for it? You voiced Gustavia.
We all promised.
There
not
it
to
is.
leave
This
our-
is what he sounds like.
Oh,
there we go.
We
That's him.
promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime.
Okay, that will be Mondo's voice, but only for swear words.
Yes. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. When I first started doing him, I did it like significantly deeper, but that just ruined my throat.
We eventually decided that, like, I forget what it was. Something happened to him, and we were like...
He cut his
like-
mustache off.
He cut his mustache off, and we were like, okay, now he has a fake mustache and his voice is higher pitched.
Yeah. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second?
No.
I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of good skill or hobby or that I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard
At
cutout.
least the writers can admit it, but
But
see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
yeah, I know, you suck, and then yeah, it just leaves, it just ends.
leaves.
Wow, I actually did that joke.
Ding dong, bing bong. Rise and shine, Ursine.
Rise and shine, Ursine.
So long, farewell,
Avita
Avita
Saint
Saint
Ursine.
Ursine.
Now 7 a.m.
The
and nighttime
third
is
game
over
loses points just for not having the verse continue.
Yeah.
So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen or sign.
Yes. Like they really missed.
They missed the mark on that
They
one.
missed an opportunity. There was an opportunity there, and they did not take it.
New regulations have been added, so
There are new regulations in the school handbook.
You open up the regulation. Loaning your e-hub to students are strictly prohibited. If you stand within 5 feet of Toko, I will kill you.
Yes. But
Water bottle, strictly prohibited.
which means the Akia also dies at some point.
Yeah, can I get some water, please?
Yes. Keep going.
I'll keep going. Right now, we need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Ah, fuck, I don't know how to move.
You just hit the door. Click on the door with the mouse.
Okay.
And then you can move with the air.
Everyone beware, the drunk person is now in command. I already forgot where I'm supposed to be going.
You gotta go to the dining hall.
Okay. It just says bath in big letters.
What?
Wait, is the food through the... No, okay.
Go to the left.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm... guess in theory. There we go. Perry said, not Perry, Day says, "Good morning, sunshine, the earth says hello."
Good morning, Makoto.
There we go.
Good morning. Is everyone already here?
Everyone but the extra bears. Nope, still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. The hawk from Dual
bird.
Destinies.
He's here.
He bought us alcohol, like in my favorite filler case. It turnabout storyteller.
Byakuya is no surprise.
Hero doesn't talk as much as I thought he did in the beginning.
Same. It's strange that Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the king of Tardius up and out of bed.
Because they fucked last night. Monokuma only cares if there are two men and women in the same room. But the men and the men and the women can fuck all they want. Ask Sakura.
Yay. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is? I am thirsty.
But you didn't take us up on our offer. We offered. Come on, dude. We had like a whole freeway. You can't be thirsty now. We asked you last night.
I wasn't thirsty when you asked, but now I am. Can you please offer again?
No.
Okay. How the hell is that a problem? Oh. Hafumi, would you make me some tea?
Uh-oh. No, be nice to Fume, please. Huh? No, please be nice to Fume.
Milk tea, if you please.
No, please be nice to Fume. Why me?
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent.
In my Animal Crossing village.
That's your reason.
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Well, okay.
Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's
I'm just
order.
being polite.
Hafumi
I mean, he
scopes
asked
his
me,
way-
so I might as well do it.
Yeah, he's just being nice.
God,
Be nice to
I
him.
fucking love Hifume.
He's a good boy.
He's just a good boy. I feel like he just gets abused and then he dies and the game laughs at him.
Yeah.
It's like, this poor boy.
He deserved so much better. He just wanted to write fan fiction and live his life in peace. And a few minutes later...
Thank you for waiting.
Hafumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached.
Well, finally.
I empathetically decline. You have been nothing but a bitch to me this entire time.
You're just a jerk.
It's all about the law of causality. Break in basic instinct. Act and react. What I'm saying is the asked me and you didn't.
Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
She took a bite out of the teacup.
Crunch!
What the fuck?
Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. Crash!
Your voice just do
Yes.
not raise an octave.
Yes.
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white... What about her is white? My little black rabbit?
I hate this kind of tea.
But I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop, just any normal, everyday cafe. I sit down, and I order some tea. Then they asked me, would you like lemon or milk? Now, further imagine that I replied, ah, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be a part of the process from the outset.
This is such a stupidly, overly complicated way of explaining this. Why do you have to imagine a tea shop? You could just say, I prefer it when when the milk is part of the tea from the beginning.
Yeah, she's being super condescending, the way she's explaining this.
Yeah, and also unnecessarily long because it's a Japanese visual novel.
Yeah. The fragrance, uwu, is just so overwhelmingly sweet.
She's uwu now. You have to voice her in uwu.
Oh, God, no.
The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way, Mr. Obama.
You cannot say Hifume's name, you have to call Mr. Obama. Any insult is also Mr. Obama.
Adding milk or woman. Right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup and your condiments.
I like fries and ketchup. Would you prefer that I deep fry the fries in ketchup?
Yes.
Instead of oil?
Yes. Whenever looking for I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea.
Dying. This was the best decision.
Well, and I cannot acknowledge any milk
tea
that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment.
Again, everyone would just shun her.
Yeah.
I went to all the trouble to make you tea, and you want me to go even further?
Yes. I realize it can be a bit of a
I just
hassle,
had the
woo-woo.
horrifying sudden realization that people probably genuinely ship these two. And I will say this, I really like Danganronpa's fandom. Like, I hate the series, but they have a really cool fandom. If there's anyone out there who genuinely ships Celeste and Hifume, like, as a couple, not because abuse is sometimes a fun dynamic to explore in fiction, but, like, because you actually see that, like, chemistry between them in a way that is genuinely romantic, I will come to your house and I will force you to watch all of the Sharknado movies. I will tape your eyeballs open and you will watch all of them.
Oh no.
I will come to your house, and I will make you watch the extended, like, if you ship these two in, like, a legitimate way, I will come to your house, I will tie you to a chair, I will tape your eyelids open, I will, like, feed you caffeine to force you to stay awake with a spoon, and I will make you watch extended director's cut versions of all Lord of the Rings movies. with no music for any of the scenes and like director commentary.
Worst possible thing.
What's that from again? Oh, from My Little Pony.
Yeah, it's Rarity.
Thank you.
It's a Rarity meme.
That's right. Day says you sound like if Scout was a small girl. She does!
Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. The tea takes even more time to prepare, surely, but...
Why is it not okay?
Sorry.
It's good.
I have no brain and mouth filter.
It's good.
I am drunk.
It's good.
I've had this much to drink.
And
this is 9% alcohol.
Yeah. Why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? Oh, well.
Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch.
I forgot about that voice clip. That does not...
I like her finger thing.
That is good.
That's a cool little character design thing.
That is
I like the
really
sprite
good.
because like it's the way it's angled. It's like over the bow.
Yeah. And it's like really neat. The
Remember, you can't say swine. You have to call Mr. Obama.
Yes. They did good character designs in this game. Like they drew them nice.
Yeah.
That does not matter.
Again, except for same-face syndrome on some of the women.
Yeah. That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, Mr. Obama.
I think it's worse in the feature games, though. In this game, it's pretty okay.
Yeah.
What? Okay, you little piggy will bring it right out. Jeez.
I do so love coercion. You were like a totally different person just now.
I don't think this counts as out of character for the sake of plot progression. I think she is just a horrible person.
Yeah, she was just this
We're just
the
seeing
entire
more of her
time.
colors.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You went psycho there! That's an ableist
Ableist
comment. I know we said new concept, and they've used psycho before, but because they're pretty separate, they're like separate instances that are pretty spread apart. I'm gonna count them separately.
It's
Because even though they've used psycho in that way before, the reason its concept is because this entire case is gonna be constantly misrepresenting DID and schizophrenia, and I would die in the trial segments.
yeah.
So, for the ones that are very separate from each other, like reusing psycho, I'm fine taking multiple drinks.
Okay.
I know it's
it'll
not
be-
perfect, but this isn't professional. We're just doing this for fun, so.
Yeah, we'll take it on a case-by-case basis.
Sure.
I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to see it have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open, and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But
Bad news, everyone! There is a mystery afoot!
Huh?
What happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. He is, quote, choking the chicken. I feel as though we should rescue this poor chicken. This is animal cruelty.
we must rescue the chicken.
I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. We don't have doorbells.
Maybe he just wasn't there.
I think
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something
might have happened to him.
Was that him? Jesus Christ! He, looks over his shoulder.
Byakuya's right there, staring him dead in
Did
the eye.
anyone else hear that? That was, all of his siblings and also him. Haunting me now for some reason.
We have
That,
become
can I say, that was perfect.
That was good. We have become legion, for we are many. What he meant by that. He didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him in the murder school, where if we're caught alone, we could die.
Listen to me.
One sec.
We did.
Haha! I was about to suggest the same thing.
What's your
Oh, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep hammering on that button till I get a response.
Well then.
The rest of us can go check the rest of the building.
Yeah, before it's, too late. Harry says Kiyo's idea of pressing doorbells is just slamming his fist squarely in the center of the door. Yes.
Anyway, we just have to do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya has gone? Maybe he went to check out the second floor of the school again. Because the game wants us to go to the second floor of the school, and it's like wink wink nudging us. Ah.
Dave says, I want a case where they freak out looking for someone, they're just taking a nap. That's basically every story segment.
Yes.
That happens at least once a daily life.
Yep.
That is a daily life.
It's just
That is daily.
I opened the door to the library and looked inside.
Hifume deserves better. I'm so mad.
He does. He deserves better. I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya.
Don't look, I'm naked!
You...
I am painted to look like I am wearing clothes. It is a tattoo that I got for myself.
That sounds painful.
I lost my dick in the fight with my siblings!
Oh no! Of all the things I'd imagined, this definitely wasn't one of them.
Harry says, imagine Makoto walking around the school exactly the way you guys pilot him. No, that's exactly what I'm imagining. Like, that's been a thing since the beginning.
Yes.
That's always how I pictured it.
What are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing?
I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Good.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no.
All the voice actors do a really, really good job, and all of them are amazing. Like, every single voice actor across the series just does a fantastic job. But I will say, they did cast someone a bit older sounding for Byakuya, which I think is why I used 16's voice for him.
Good.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. I love Makoto's overly dramatic monologue in everything he does.
Yeah.
He is the ultimate drama writer.
God, playing Ace Attorney just always just something that I do as a regular part of my daily life really has me, like, emphasizing just how close to the camera everyone is. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to their place. Everyone's sprite is just so close.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, the others...
Why are you standing this close to me? Well, you're dating me.
This is comfortable speaking distance. This is how I talk to
Hello, it is me, Byakuya Togami. I hope that listen, it's me, it's Byakuya Togami. Byakuya stands way too fucking close to the mic. ASMR.
Byakuya stares you in the eyes as he talks to you less than 2 inches from your face. ASMR. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after the other. How far? We are on the 2nd floor. They couldn't have possibly heard me.
Byakuya, so this is where you've been hiding. Way too close to the microphone.
Yeah.
The heck are you doing here, man?
We are very concerned.
We are very concerned.
We are very concerned.
Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point if I ever need to understand how to 69.
Well, what were you reading?
69. A mystery novel. Oh, what? So you're gonna you lose what you're learning in there to betray us? I like the idea of this rich fuck who's never, like, done anything in his life other than kill his siblings. Like, I'm trapped in a murder mystery game. I know, I should read an Agatha Christie book.
Yeah!
He says growing up with 30 toddlers trying to kill you makes you stand too close, they can't get a jump on you. That's fair.
Yeah, that's
Don't
fair.
be stupid. It was 35.
Yeah.
Just something to keep in mind.
What?
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something. That's not the priority here, bud. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right?
Byakuya is into the murder game, and that would get him arrested.
Ah, take a drink. Thank you. I would have missed that. The thing of, like, one character actually kind of being in the murder game and going, well, from here I at least try to make it fun, is done so infinitely better in the next game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, actually done well in a way that I genuinely really enjoy. This one is just horrible.
Yeah.
It's bad. I just don't like Byakuya.
You know, Byakuya has no self-preservation.
Byakuya is, like, just... He and Togo both. Togo I hate for ableist reasons, but even just as, like, a character, like, remove all DID stuff from the game and have her just be a serial killer, right? She's still just cruel. She's just a horrible person.
Yeah. Even if she wasn't horribly ableist, like, she's
just nasty. Even if you take away the serial killer stuff, she's just bad.
She's terrible. There isn't a single line of dialogue she has in the entire game that isn't a horrible insult.
Like, I would rather hang out with, like, Damon Gant or Shelley the Killer, or with like, Matt and Guard, even, than a Toko who isn't a serial killer.
Yeah. I'd rather hang out with Dahlia. At least Dahlia will pretend to be nice at times.
Yeah, even when she's passive-aggressive, it's like, you can kind of, you know, it's still more low-key, and she's recognized as being a villain. Byakuya is also just fucking insufferable. Like, he's just this smug bastard the entire time. Like, I was bred better than you, and I have money, and everything I do is perfect, and neither of them get any comeuppance. They're both two of the only characters to make it to the end.
Yeah.
And it's like, I would be fine. I wouldn't like it, but, you know, if they died at some point, I'd be like, that's okay. You know, they got their comeuppance, Byakuya, I can laugh at Byakuya, but, like, no, he lives and is, like, a major character for the rest of the series, or at least into the second game, and it's like, no, why?
Like they're considered heroes in these games, is the thing. Toko is the main character of another game, and she's the hero.
Yeah,
and like,
it's like, no, why?
Like, that's bad.
Fuck, there was a character in the third game who was intentionally designed by the creators to be horrible and unlikable, and she's like everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
I think I don't know how to word this, so pardon me if my drunken mouth starts rambling for a little bit. But and again, I say this really loving this fandom. I think this is a really good and really creative fandom. The Vine compilation inspiring me. The fan art's amazing. I will say this about media in general. I think that the messages that media portrays and the way that people engage with them sometimes are at a difference. Where, oh, excuse me, that's high. This game is, like, if you play the game and you read what it's telling you straight out, it's very much a game about hope and maintaining hope in dark times, and about how you shouldn't let despair get to you, and that, you know, this stuff is bad, right? But I feel like the people who like it are people who want it for, like, the despair. They prefer it over games like Ace Attorney because it's significantly darker in a, like, tonal way rather than necessarily in content. Because Ace Attorney has some really dark content that Danganronpa doesn't even get close to touching, let's be real. Like, Ace Attorney's darker, but Danganronpa has, like, this air of being darker. It's a lot more, like, emphasis on how bad things are. But it does this with the intention of, like, you know, don't let hope go away, don't let despair win. There's always, even in hopeless situations, there's always hope. And I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose. If that makes any sense. I'm drooling right now.
This is fine.
I hope that any of what I've said made any sense.
It's fine. You're saying that the way the audience interacts with this game is defeating the purpose of what the game set out to do.
Yeah, it's like when people who watched Finding Nemo, which is all about how you shouldn't keep exotic fish as pets, saw that and then immediately went out and bought a bunch of exotic fish because they were like, oh, there's exotic fish in this game, they're so cool, I want one of those.
The people who thought blue tangs were cool and they bought blue tangs and they have no idea how to take care of blue tangs.
And it's like, this is exactly what the thing was against.
Yeah,
yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
The main message being that you should leave the rare exotic fish in the ocean where they'll be happier and they'll be able to survive better. It resulted in people buying a bunch of exotic fish that got hurt because of the movie.
Ace Attorney is... These games are both very focused on hope and like, making it through the hard times. But Ace Attorney is very triumphant, and most of its energy is spent on being hopeful. And on like getting through the bad things, and on like, you know, justice, seeing people through. And it's a very triumphant series. This is a very like enduring series where it's just about getting through the bad times. And I feel like because of the tonal difference, people will engage with it a bit differently. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I do feel like sometimes people kind of miss the point. but that's also because the point is portrayed horribly and really stupidly and badly, so I can't blame them.
That's fair.
Like, I can't be like, you're missing the point because it's a terrible, terrible series that does a really bad job of conveying its point. So.
The game is trying to have a hopeful message, but it winds up accidentally preaching despair.
Yes.
And
that's why people prefer it over different game series like Layton, because it's just so... It's not darker than Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney is way darker, but this presents itself as being darker. This wallows more.
people...
Ace Attorney gets way more tragic, but this game wallows. People go, oh, I want to wallow, and then they ignore the hope part, because the hope part is kind of tacked on and shitty.
Yeah, people like playing with the despair in this game.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why people like this series, even though it's so horrible, is because they just like how dark and how wallowy it is in the bad times, and they just want to have depression.
So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face even as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying the deranged killing game.
Damn you!
Remember, his swears dropped
What
down.
the fuck do you mean?
Game.
That's fucked up! Hold on, I'm not... That's fucked up!
Good! But it is a game.
But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it. Is that an arrest comment?
Is what?
Is that a comment where he would be arrested?
It's a comment he would be arrested.
Drink.
He wants to murder people.
No, I just want to watch all of you die.
That's the same thing. He is right. It's a
zero-sum game.
Huh?
Are you okay with this?
Are you okay with it? It is a part of game theory. It's just a theory. A game theory. A mathematical model. Thanks for watching. In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, the order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words,
drink!
It is a situation in which participants must compete for a position or resources.
Oh, I'm getting wobbly.
You good?
Yeah, I did look up zero-sum game, and she's correct, even though she got the prisoner's dilemma wrong.
Okay. They always get the prisoner's dilemma wrong. But I'm glad she got game theory right.
Yeah.
You mean like the kind
of... Elimination match!
Actually...
In Derek's exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Ooh woo! Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to exceed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here. In this case, our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully come
the blackened!
So in other
I don't like that they say blackened.
Yeah, I don't like
That's
it
not
either.
No,
That's bad.
That's bad.
He said in other words in a voice
In other
clip.
words, drink!
Again, the last case of this game will kill us because in other words is every other comment.
line. And Muriku okay, in other words every other line, and Muriku Ikusaba is every other line.
Yes.
So we have to have like 2 bottles on hand for the last case.
Yes, we will have to get more alcohol before the last case happens.
I'm actually still have quite a bit. Angel was like down almost halfway. She's like at halfway at the end of her stream.
Yeah.
I'm doing this is a much shorter stream, but I've still got most of the bottle, so we're good.
I assume you'll be like at the same point where I am once we get to the end of the trial.
Yeah, probably, yeah. So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others.
That can't be what they had in mind.
What are you?
What are you talking about? They have stated that this was their intention multiple times.
Perry says, I left for 5 minutes to refresh my isolated neckerchief. I see absolutely nothing has progressed. You said that a while ago. I didn't see it to read it because I'm drunk and rambling, but you know what? You posted that a while ago. and still nothing has progressed.
This is why
Jay says, I think tainted, tarnished, or corrupted has to be a better word. Yeah.
Yeah. Or just, like, murderer.
This is why
Like-
adaptation is so crucial.
Like, you could just call the person who murdered a murderer.
Yeah.
Like, it's a murder trial.
I think tainted would be a really good one. But
Yeah.
maybe that's because taint's a funny word. I like tarnished.
Tarnished is good. Tarnished is pretty.
Yeah, tarnished is nice.
I liked tarnished. You know what? It's tarnished now. Let's use tarnished.
Let's do tarnished instead of blackened.
Yeah.
Because blackened is bad.
Yeah.
The same way we skip over Toko, we're now replacing blackened with tarnished.
Yes, remind me if I forget.
Sure.
This is why adaptation is so crucial. So who wants to do the fucking first?
I am still thirsty.
I am still thirsty.
If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game.
I just lost the game.
And now you have to.
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun.
He smiled
So much
again
fun.
as he spoke. You know, smile. The smile was filled with evil intent.
Yes, that's what my smile looks like. My mouthpiece has been turned upside down. Please rotate 180 degrees. Thank you.
The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human.
Clearly that's what that is.
Clearly.
What is he looking at? He's looking at his dick. What's his eyes doing? Why is he, like, when I'm mad, I also just, like, you know, look down at my tits.
Ah.
And then my horrible mouth curls into a, you know, a smile. That.
Yeah.
You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent.
My brain is trying to read this entire phrase as one word, and that's not how words work.
It could be if you for $1.99 a month.
Togami her apparently.
I lost my sense of humor.
It's okay.
It went down the drain with the rest of me.
It's
That's just normal arrogance, ain't it? At least my Lada voice is just gonna keep getting better and better.
good. You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. See, this is the line that makes me want him to die.
Yeah.
Like, if he had said this and then died, it would be like, cool. But no.
Or maybe he could have almost died and just had an
And, like,
actual
had character
character development arc.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Drop.
Oh, excuse me. Can you do Gustave's voice one more time for me? I need to get a feel for it.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Who the fuck do you think you are? Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, I still just can't believe it.
What?
Believe what?
Believe it!
That the uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
Piece of shit.
I'm gonna fucking kill you! Like I said, I won't die. People do not die when they are dead.
That's how life works.
If you would kill me, it would not kill me. You keep saying that, but what if I were to fill your organs with spaghetti? Replace all your internal organs with good mariner spaghetti.
They would then function as my organs in real life.
How bold of you to assume I am not already 80% spaghetti.
How bold of you to assume that I have organs.
Inside Byakuya is all undifferentiated mucus.
Yeah.
Do not bother arguing with him.
Woo-woo.
Oh well. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent prodigy. After all,
The ultimate affluent progeny!
a boy raised to succeed from the day he was born, Uwu. He considers
I ate my
victory his
siblings.
destiny, and has lived his life
recording.
Why is Celeste just the exposition character for this fucking scene? We spent like an hour in this library.
We have spent an hour in this library.
We haven't done anything.
We've just talked about how about Byakuya's this entire conversation.
That's what I said about how maybe daily life wouldn't have enough drinking and it would be too short.
Yeah, listen. This entire conversation, this entire scene in the library is happening because Byakuya was reading, and we are shocked. Shocked, I tell you, that Byakuya is reading.
We left the breakfast to go find him, and there's still people in there who are waiting for us to come back. We haven't eaten. We're just talking about we're just listening to Celeste say obvious shit now.
Yeah. Test and challenges
I think Hifume's just in here.
He's just in here. Test and challenges are merely ways for him to stand between. Even if it is a wife and death situation.
That's the funniest fucking shit.
Ew. It's the perfect ooh face.
It's the perfect.
Is that not so, Byakuya?
At least one of you seems to understand. I speak uwu.
Ooh.
I speak 16 languages. 7 of them are dialects of uwu.
It is because I am the same as you, uwu. Games are meant to be won, uwu.
This is not how teenagers would respond to a murder game, or how anyone would respond to a murder game.
No.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours. Does he use eyeliner and mascara?
He uses eyeliner and mascara.
He uses eyeliner and mascara. And I'm not making fun of him. I am making fun of the creators, because you know they would not do that on purpose.
Yeah. If the lines were a little bit longer and curved a little bit, that would be like what my angel figure thing has.
Oh yeah, don't compare. How dare you compare yourself to the likes of me, Byakuya, sexy Bugami. Let's call him Bugami. I'm tired. Yes, his name is Byakuya Bugami.
Yes. Forsooth.
This is Blessed.
Well. I do apologize.
Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, where's the fun for me?
I want you to try very hard to murder me so I can laugh in your face when you fail.
Makoto, did you ever glue your dick back on?
No.
Fuck.
I lost it. I don't know where it is. It fell onto the floor somewhere when I was walking. I haven't been able to find it. That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
This isn't...
Booting up.
Our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friends,
It's just the characters who are calling him out are the ones who die this round. What does that say in the grand scheme of things?
Yeah. It's horrific. And he's supposed to be one of the heroes.
Harry says Byakuya spends an hour doing his eyeliner and mascara, but leaves his hair in that ugly mop. How dare you! Every single morning I very carefully tailor my hair into the perfect ugly mop. Friends, who decided that? Yeah, I don't want to be your friend, Byakuya. Fuck you.
Huh?
Also, I've known you for 2 days.
Yeah.
I like to think that before all this happened, when they were all friends in the regular school, everyone was like, oh boy, we're friends. It sure is nice surviving the apocalypse, and then Byakuya is just still like this.
Yep, yeah.
You know, if we were all to be forced to kill each other, I would be totally cool with that. I am not friends with any of you. We're in competition. We're enemies.
Plot twist, Byakuya helped Junko plan all of this because he wanted the murder game.
You know how Lord of the Flies was a response piece to when someone wrote a piece of fiction where a bunch of British noble white children crash on an island and like, have a perfect society because they are better than those savages. So in response, they wrote Lord of the Flies specifically to be about white entitled English boys losing their shit on an island because they're all so entitled and selfish. Like, and everyone mistook it as being, like, human nature. I feel like if this game wanted to have really shit characters, it could do that, where it's like, yeah, everyone else in a normal school might, be, I just managed to live and come up with rules and live cooperative good lives. the reason that these guys are breaking down and being like this, and Byakuya is being evil like this, and everyone's killing each other is because they're all entitled fucks who were told that they were, you know, the ultimate whatever. But no, they actually genuinely believe that these students are like, you know, that he's special because he was born special.
That would make an interesting thing, and then like have the people who live at the end be the ones who actually learn from this experience.
That would be a good game.
That would be a good game.
Harry says Chihiro's hair is better than Byakuya. I mean, Byakuya's hair, but also just him in general. Yeah, one of Chihiro's hair is better than Byakuya's entire soul and body.
Yeah.
His soul, mind, body, all of it. His sprites. His sprites are pretty okay, actually.
Yeah.
He has decent character design.
Yeah.
But, you know,
he
the
just
rest of him.
He just has shit character.
Yeah. We need to get through this.
Yeah. But you know.
What? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me. Just accept what I am telling you. What the fuck is wrong with him? Look, this is someone who lives to the end. This is someone who's supposed to be like a main hero.
Yeah, and he's just being an
someone who's revered for the rest of the series.
He's just being an asshole and bullying.
If you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed.
He's bullying someone who's trying to be friends with him for no reason.
And make her cry.
And
then she dies.
And she's apologizing to him for him making her cry.
And she dies this game and gets... Hey, shithead! Do you get off on bullying people that can't fight back? You want to try that on me? I get that they're establishing that Mondo is protective of Chihiro. Which, first of all, really backfires later in a not good writing way.
Yeah.
But, like... just, it's not necessary.
Yeah.
You could have had someone, you could have had, like, Celeste do it, and then have her get punished for it, you know?
Mm.
Or have Byakuya do it, and then he dies.
Yeah.
So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that is gonna last? Especially because he's saying this to, like, Mondo about Chihiro. And then he kills her, this case. Like, what is this game saying?
That Byakuya is right?
Yeah. Like, that's... Byakuya makes a claim. Chihiro refutes it. Byakuya tells Chihiro she's wrong. Mondo stands up for Chihiro. And then Byakuya tells Mondo that he's not gonna be Chihiro's friend for long. And then, like, he's right. And then he lives through the game and Mondo and Chihiro die. That is
a terrible message. Even without all the ableism, that's a terrible message.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Jay says Celeste wouldn't, though. Celeste is an abusive bastard. She'd bully people. I guess she bullies men more than she would Chihiro. She's more of an abusive relationship person than she is just a bully in general. So, yeah, it's fair. Well, then just have Byakuya do it and then kill him off.
She could be protective and then be abusive later. That's how abuse works.
Yeah, but I think she's more into, like, the dating. She's more of a Dahlia Hawthorne dating scene type of abuser.
Fair.
Than she is just, like, a general abusive bully.
Fair.
Bullying is a type of abuse, but it's very different from, like... Celeste is someone who, like, wants to be waited on hand and foot and yell at, like, the servant type and have her boyfriend be, like, a slave to her.
Fair.
She doesn't really care about Chihiro, who's just some little girl.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Fuck you! Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your Gustavia voice on such empty gibberish. That's it! You're fucking dead!
Just a second.
Hold on, just calm down.
I am calm! This is my calm voice!
How is this calm?
This is my not calm voice!
Ah!
Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer.
He didn't work with any of us in the first place.
To cooperate during an elimination game is... Frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time.
Not cooperating during
I want to lose a trial just to kill Byakuya.
Yes. Waste of time. Not cooperating is what's going to get him killed. This is a cooperation game.
Yeah. Engaging in
Friendly.
group meals is out of the question. I have replaced Raymond Shields. Ray's like, I don't want to get involved in your stupid ableist fucking murder game anymore.
Yeah.
Someone could easily poison our food, and I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet. I am Jesus Christ. Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something. We're on a video game.
Not a movie.
Oh god, he disappeared.
He was secretly one of his siblings.
Oh god. He put his twin brother in here to do it for him.
Yeah.
Perry says, if I were in the situation, I would be like, so we're all gonna collaborate against Byakuya, right? Right? Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying earlier. Everyone would just shun him.
Yeah.
Like, if this was a more realistic, like, how actual kids would behave situation, again, unless it's making a point about, like, entitled, you know, entitled kids, like, just, they would all band together and they would shun the, like, two who are assholes.
Yeah. They would not want to interact
We
with
lock
the people
Byakuya
who are...
in a room. Guns don't kill people. Locking Byakuya in a room and letting him starve to death does.
Yes. Without a second glance back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
Was he? Well, how long has Hiro been in here?
I think he's been here the entire time.
Was he serious? Oh, is Hifume also in here?
I think so.
Who the fuck?
He
Who
was.
isn't in here?
It was, without a doubt.
Don't fuck
Kyoko just walks out from the bookshelf.
Yeah.
All the books fall around.
They were all here the entire time.
Well, fuck him then! Like, just picture the bookshelf. She just walks forward out from the bookshelf, and all the books that were in front of her just go...
Anyway,
I do want you gone.
Yeah.
I think some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. Day says they never find the victim, there's no body, right? Just never open the door. He may or may not be alive. It's Schrodinger's Byakuya! You're right! If we never find the body, the trial doesn't start. Oh my god, Day! You're a genius!
Yes!
Just let her go. When she gets going like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back.
Dots.
There's nothing you can say to bring Sayaka back.
We have finally escaped the library! We're out!
Oh my god, we're out!
We did it!
We did it! I haven't been this happy to escape a library since Naoki Urasawa's monster.
Ah! So do you want to do free time or you just want to go to bed?
I just want to go to bed.
Okay.
This game handles investigation so clunky and bad, and I've talked about it a lot in the last stream, so I won't go into it, but just breaking up daily life and the murder in Deadly Life was such a bad design decision. And I don't blame them for trying it. I'm always an advocate for trying things that seem like they won't work. But then once it doesn't work, you know, fix it. Maybe the future game should have not been shit. It's like how I don't have a problem with the Cars movie for being about cars. I have a problem with the Cars movie for having 2 sequels and spinning off into a franchise.
Yeah. And each consecutive game after this gets worse. With this aspect.
Yeah. Oh god. Yes. No. They get so much worse.
Just
Second game is at least laughably bad.
Mhm. Just wait until you guys see the navigation in the second game.
Oh god. No.
Sweet dreams.
Oh god.
Another day gone, but even though today is over, this game definitely isn't. How long is this going to keep going?
Oh, they even comment on it.
Yeah. All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night.
Monokuma theater time!
Oh boy! Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. I can't help it. I just gaze with intensity.
We like, the curtains open and he stole Makoto's dick and he hot glued it to himself. Like, over the belly button.
Yeah!
Makoto's like, where'd my penis go?
Monokuma watched the room, and that's what Monokuma thinks sex is.
Yeah.
The other day, I rode my bike into the train station.
Oh god, wait, Junko's taught me was so. It makes so much sense now.
Ah!
Israel movie, no Monokuma stuff.
I was in the bathroom just looking at myself in the mirror. You're just gonna end there? You're just...
Yeah.
Oh.
I was looking at Makoto's dick in the mirror.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Monokuma.
Everyone, it is get ready to greet another beautiful.
Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall before anyone else. I think you're gonna have to drink more soon.
Oh boy! What for?
I think this is where they go, oh no, Toko's bad.
Oh, that's right.
That's the terrible, awful scene.
Yeah. Well, they talk about the serial killer first. Toko's shit yeah, okay. I am starting to remember this. I'm ready to, like, slam fucking dunk this fucking alcohol.
Yeah.
Is this everyone? This feels a little small, like Makoto's lack of dick. Even the table looks bigger somehow.
I assume that is because people are dead and 2 are abstaining. Yeah, with 5 people missing, I guess it would feel kind of empty.
11 people now, yeah.
11?
Because it was 16.
Right. Still, I know Byakuya's whatever, but shouldn't we go check on Toko?
Serious?
I vote no! She's super annoying, unlike me!
I also vote no.
Yeah, I know, I also vote no.
How can you be so cold? You are like a piece of rock candy.
Rock candy is pretty room temperature. You should have said ice cream.
Yeah. Look.
What's no? Thank you, Ishi! Rock candy isn't cold, it is sweet. I don't think sweet is the opposite of cold. Once again, I point out that ice cream exists.
Yeah. Anyway, Byakuya's the real problem. If we don't keep an eye on him, he might
really kill someone. You can see it in his eyes.
Oh no!
I mean, he's right.
We got no choice. Get some rope. We have to keep him bound and
He's right!
He's correct.
I'm with him!
I think that's going a little overboard.
No, I think he's right! He's right! In this situation, there's nothing scary when an ally turns loose cannon.
But he's not our ally.
It's just like when we were kids and someone would go crazy at sports day or whatever.
I don't think that's the same thing.
What the fuck are you talking about? You gonna use the rope to do tug of war or something? Idiot!
It can't be.
I am not an idiot. You're an idiot! Oh, this is the one where they, like, these 2 start fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you calling stupid? I ask you take Mondo whenever these 2 start talking too much.
Okay. Dogs. What's wrong, Chihiro? You don't look so great. Oh, I'm just going through a little self-loathing. Faye, she deserved better.
She deserved better.
Self-loathing? Well, after what Byakuya said to me yesterday, I just got so nervous I left up. I couldn't say anything. Mondo ended up having to help me out, and even he said it was someone who can't fight back. I hate how weak I am. I see. So Mondo made you depressed.
What?
What? How is it my fault?
Hey, come on.
I wasn't trying to be mean.
Yup, drink!
Sexist comment! Girls are just naturally weak anyway, right?
How does every gang respect you? Like, there are lots of women who are in gangs and fight. There are biker gangs that are entirely female.
Yeah.
You are definitely not the ultimate biker gangster.
Yeah. Are you crying? It's 'cause you were screaming like a lunatic.
Hey, come on.
Hey, come on, don't cry. It's my fault, okay? I won't yell at you anymore.
Bitch!
Really, I'm not sure I believe that.
Huh?
Just shut up.
What?
I got it. I'll make you a promise as a man.
Drink.
Promise as a man?
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe I mentioned this before, but ever since I was a kid, there was one thing my brother told me over and over again.
Oh yeah, you always gotta hold a promise, yeah.
Yeah. He said that no matter what, a real man always keeps his promises.
I already drank for a real man. And
Yeah.
Man promise, so we're good.
Yeah. That's what he left me. Left you? Oh yeah, my brother's dead.
Oh, just casually, you know.
You know. Oh,
Jay
I
said
see.
rock candy has never been cold. It really hasn't. In fact, the way you make it is by melting the sugar, so it's actually, when you first make it, it's quite warm.
Yeah.
You have to wait for it to cool off to break it, but my point remains.
Yeah. His hair looks like popcorn in this angle.
It's got too hot in that sauna and it pops my hair.
That's true.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to make all you guys cry.
Yo.
Anyway, you can trust me when I make that promise, so you don't gotta cry anymore. I'm such a good guy. Okay.
I'm the nice character, and I think I said this the first time we played. I feel like the reason that the characters who live are the assholes is because they want you to like the characters who die, because they want you to feel something when they die.
Mm-hmm.
So they only bother to make the characters who die likable right before they die.
Yeah.
And they don't care about making anybody else likable. They only want you to care about a character 10 minutes before they die.
Yeah, and then by the time you get, and like, that causes feelings, but then by the time you get at the end of the game, there's no feelings left to have anymore, because they're all jerks.
Exactly.
They're all either jerks, or they have they
Yeah.
don't have enough character in them to care about.
I don't think this game's competent enough to agree with Byakuya and, like, comprise a scene in which that earlier scene I described, which leads to a message, I don't think the game is clever enough to write that. I think that just happens because they're stupid.
Yeah.
And they don't know, they want the shock value without any of the work.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mondo.
Sure!
But I still don't like how I am right now. I have to get stronger. If I'm so weak anything can make me cry, that's not good.
Crying is not weakness.
Crying is not weakness.
Crying is the brain getting rid of excess chemicals so that your brain doesn't fry.
What are you, a baby? You got too many chemicals? A real man can hold 100 chemical in his body.
No. Still, don't stress out too much about having to get stronger.
No, I want to get stronger. I want to be able to bench press my mom. Yes.
Day says, "I love Areola." She doesn't have like an entire personality, but she's sweet anyway. They're calling her Areola.
Areola!
Yes, the nipple lady.
Yeah. Maybe I should start working out. In that case, I would be happy to help you out anytime.
Oh, but then Miss Fuzutaki would get smashed into a billion pieces.
Shut up, you.
You know?
Oh, we finally cracked a smile, huh?
I see.
Yeah,
Thank you.
everyone, thank you.
Oh, she's gonna die.
Yeah. They're making her endearing on purpose so that we care.
They only care about making you like the character 10 minutes before they die.
Yeah. Looks like if the game ever starts focusing on any character, that character is going to die.
Yeah.
Looks like Chihiro has gotten some life back. Yeah, man.
Chihiro had no personality, no reason to be attached. Now all of a sudden we're being nice to her.
Yeah.
And Mondo is being nice to her. It's like, oh, I wonder who's gonna kill who.
Yeah. Yeah, man. If we keep helping each other out like this,
You'll die.
we're bound to get out of this crappy place sooner or later. I mean, someday, I'm sure.
Oh, we have to get the bad ending on purpose.
We have to get the bad ending. The bad ending itself constitutes as 3 drinks.
Yep, the bad ending itself is 1 drink for every baby.
Yes.
And also just chug the whole bottle for Toko dying.
Yes.
There is an ending in which Toko dies.
Mm.
And I'm, you know, the fact that exists, I'm okay with it.
can
The rest of the ending, unspeakable trash. But Toko dies, so...
Celebratory drink. Still, our biggest concern right now is the other 2, who never showed up to breakfast. What can I do to try to understand those 2 better?
You can't.
No. What should I do today?
Sleep.
Sleep, 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 sleep. You want more water?
Me when my alarm goes off at 12.
Yes.
Can I get some more water, please?
Yes.
Sleep. Ah, dots. Guess I'm feeling a little hungry. Bet something to eat before it's nighttime. I should head to the dining hall, I guess. I'm gonna navigate to the dining hall.
I'm gonna go to the restroom, I'll be back.
Take a piss, babe.
Yeah.
Now the drunk person has the controls. I just wanted to get something to eat. Now I'm about to get roped into something like this. Actually, no, I guess I'm already roped in. Hey, Makoto, perfect timing! What the fuck?
Hey, damn it.
I have a favor to ask! A favor? Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. What is it, Mondo?
Hey, damn it.
Come on, Makoto! You gotta be our witness! Witness?
Hey, damn it.
Witness to... what?
What?
This guy's been talking shit about me since day one, calling me a coward and shit like that. You are a coward. That's why you turn to violence to solve your problems. That's why you can't do what society asks of you. Why you walk around dressed like that. The fuck, you say? You don't know shit. You've already lost. You've already lost to yourself, but you're such a coward you don't even realize it. What are you saying? You're not a coward? You think you're tougher than me? Can you take Mondo during this conversation?
Yes.
When it's just the two of them, like, going back and forth, I ask you to take Mondo, I'm fine taking him this time.
Cool.
I know I am!
Okay, then let's throw down. Prove what you got, what I got. Prove you got what I don't got.
I accept your challenge.
What?
So
Cell
that's what-
voice, give me what your daddy couldn't.
So that's what's happening, Makoto. You gotta be our witness. You're gonna throw down? You're not gonna, like, start
Fucking
punching
each other, are you?
There's a bathhouse on the first floor of the dorm, right? With a sauna inside?
Yes, with the tinted windows. Then no cameras where we can have privacy in the nude. I see. A simple endurance contest, is it? No, Ishimaru doesn't know what an innuendo is. A simple endurance contest, is it? We are going to see who can
Stay in the sauna the longest.
Am I right? Thank you, Byakuya.
Goddamn straight. Actually, it's not.
Perry, you're a genius.
Actually, it's not straight at all.
Perry just says, I just noticed how long Kyo's eyebrows are. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Are you guys really gonna go through with this?
Stop fucking around.
Shit.
We went for food and then we just followed them into the sauna.
Yep.
Like, why did we come with them? I would have just gone, okay, and eaten some bagels. I guess, in case one of them kills the other?
Yeah.
He'll be done in a matter of minutes anyway. People like him are, without exception, all talk.
You want to throw down?
Bring it on.
I mean, Ishimaru does have a point. If you're that obsessed with your masculinity, you probably can't back it up.
Yeah. The fact that you can't back it up is why you're so obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Hell, let's
Make things interesting.
wouldn't want to win without a challenge, right? Interesting.
Oh, God.
We're gonna battle with
All our clothes on! That's idiotic. Suicidal.
You want to?
What? You afraid?
You're going to regret this.
Shut up and let's do this.
Wait.
Wait, outside.
Wait, no,
you're
naked.
Do this
I thought you said
without
we had
our
clothes
clothes on. This doesn't seem fair.
This is my muscle shirt. I painted my clothing to look like my naked body. I thought you said with all your clothes on. What the hell? Kiyotaka's cheating.
He's cheating. I have my clothes
Harry
on.
says, to be fair, Kiyo wears that uniform 24/7, so he probably does have higher temperature and humidity endurance. Then he should keep it on. That's
Yeah.
one more reason to still be wearing it.
This makes it not fair.
Yeah.
What? Asshole.
Harry says, Kiyo, wait.
Take off your uniform.
You can take off your uniform, you know. Go ahead, I won't judge.
And you can
Wink.
shut the fuck up
And you can shut the fuck up and mind your own business. I mean, look at you.
Yes, I am naked.
This is all
Your face is all red. What are you? What are those goddamn hot spring monkeys?
No, I'm just noticing your nipples. It just so happens. I was born with a red face.
You don't have to.
You don't have to act all big, man.
Act, you say? Ha 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 ha! I'm still plenty good to go. I'm so good I could eat a steaming hot bowl of soup right now.
Are they okay? I try to push my concern aside. A few minutes passed, then a dozen minutes, then an hour. I went out to get a snack.
Like, he went back to he was like, okay, and he went back to the kitchen, he got a bagel, he ate it, he chatted with, like, the detective lady, and he went, oh, how's your morning? Oh, I slept okay. And he's like, okay, whatever. He finishes his bagel, gets some orange juice, drinks it. He's like, oh, whatever. I wish we had TV here. Goes back to the thing. Are they still in there? Two bros sitting in the sauna, 1 feet apart because they're naked and not gay.
Your line.
Don't you think? It's about time. You gave up.
What about you?
What about you? You can't hardly even talk, dumbass.
Say whatever you want, but I'm still totally good to go. In fact, I'm starting to feel kinda cold.
That's probably not good. Hey, guys, I know you both want to prove how big of badasses you are, but don't you think you've done enough?
Shut up! Wait, that was simultaneous.
Shut up! Gah, I can't win.
You're not trying to. You're just eating a bagel.
Ding dong, bing bong. Rise and shine, Ursine!
So long, farewell, Urvitas and her son.
It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining
As such, it is officially nighttime. Everyone go the fuck to sleep or I will eat you.
Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Hey, did you hear that? It's nighttime. How about we call it a tie?
In a true competition,
In true competition, there is no such thing as a tie.
you win or you lose. That's the only thing that matters.
Listen to you, you son of a bitch.
Then bring it on.
Then bring it on. I'll push you right up to the gates of hell. The gates of hell? It's not Wait, what is this comment? The gates of hell. What the fuck? That's not a good place to push someone.
I don't know how to put into words why this is such a stupid thing to put here. This is like an aside comment that Pearl would make as your assistant counsel.
Can you take a screenshot of this?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This isn't good, guys. Yeah, you hear him? Better crawl back to your room. I'll let you know how it went in the morning. Then you can start spreading my legend.
Come tomorrow morning. You'll fall down in front of me on your knees. I'll show you where to do it.
Big talk from someone whose face is about to explode.
Right. Back at ya.
Thoughts. Okay, well, good night then.
I love that shit. He's like, okay, good night.
He's just done. I really hope those two don't overdo it.
Body discovery.
But I'm sure to the death. No, surely they won't go that far.
In this murder school, he just has a bagel. He's like, whatever.
He's still like nibbling on the same bagel from that morning.
He says,
The concern stayed with me as I slowly succumbed to sleep. Monokuma Theater. If fate does exist, does that mean your future is decided the moment you're born?
No, you decide your own fate.
If all your yesterdays pile up to create your tomorrow, is your future as final as your past? I just don't know.
I'm still alive because I don't know. That's why I desperately cling to life.
You exploded yourself. Also, Junko kills herself at the end of the game.
Good morning, everyone. It is
Jesus
now
Christ, imagine waking up at 7
January
a.m.
Hearing this every single day when you wake up.
Yeah.
Morning, huh? I hope Mondo and Taka survived.
It's such a casual thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if they're dead, we don't go to trial, because if they died, they both died.
Yeah.
Fucking Makoto's the killer for abandoning them in there.
Yeah. Worried about the two of them, I hurried through the dining hall more quickly than usual. And when I entered... What you talking about, bro?
What are you talking about? This is like someone trying to. This is like when you walk into a room and like act natural and everyone's like poses bad. This is like a writer going, if you were to walk in on a conversation between two people who are friends, what would you hear?
Yeah.
Haha, I told you, bro. No, I told you, bro.
Yeah.
I told you about those stairs, bro.
What the...
Yo,
Hey, Makoto!
Thank you so much for acting as our witness yesterday.
I
I am now into cuckolding.
Are they friends now?
I think that's the wrong term.
They've been like this all morning.
Voyeurism. That's the word I was looking for. Excuse me. I am now into voyeurism.
Yes! They've been like this all morning. They were all buddy-buddy as soon as they walked in. It feels gross.
Is that a homophobic comment?
I
I don't think so, because they're not supposed to be dating. I'll do a tiny sip. I'll, like, tap the alcohol to my lips.
Tiny sip.
Here we go.
What?
Feels gross? Hell no. Feels great, more like.
He is right. It turns out having your dick in someone else's body is enjoyable.
This almost feels like sexual harassment somehow.
Okay, that's a homophobic comment.
And a sexist comment.
And a sexist comment. Okay, that was 3 drinks in a couple minutes. Good job. Forget her, bro. A girl like her just doesn't get our manly bond. Women cannot have friends. Okay, yep. More drinking. More drinking. More drinking. Delicious. Skip this dialogue. I'm not reading this.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
Your body is a temple. It was given to you by your parents.
So who won the contest?
No one. Do not ask stupid questions. What matters as we fucked afterward?
That's completely different than what you were saying last night.
I'm taking an alcohol drink because that's dumb. Fuck everyone who made this game. I hope they learn better and make something better next time and learn from their mistakes and become better as people. And if they don't, I'll make them watch Sharknado.
Yes. It was a pretty unfortunate experience, just like this game. You okay?
I mean, I'm angry, but that's how I was expecting to be, so it's fine.
That's
That's
fair.
why I'm drinking for this case.
That's fair.
That's why I'm doing double drink.
That's fair. You deserve to be drunk for this entire case.
Thank you.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh no! Why is she here?
You know what? Hold on.
What's your
Wait.
Wait.
You know who we need? We have a really bad character right now.
Okay.
I need you to skip through her dialogue, but I need you to do it while this is playing.
Oh yes.
Hold
Yes.
on. Okay, ready?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Start skipping through her dialogue.
Yes.
Put it on auto. I think auto's too slow. Slam through. Nagato's here.
wait.
We have okay. So a quick explanation. Angel and I have an inside joke because the third game the game would lag right during executions. So we started playing this song and saying that Nagato was our DJ, and so this is Nagato's song now. So we called him because this character's so bad. So now he's here and playing this music over her dialogue because she's terrible and he's good. Take it away, Nagato. I'm holding up for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I'm singing along to avoid copyright. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. Okay, we're at Byakuya now. I think we're good.
Toko's gonna come back though.
Yeah, but it won't be only her.
Okay.
Did they say anything ableist during that? I wasn't paying attention.
Toko just kind of.
Sorry, what?
Toko just kind of like shoved us at Byakuya because.
Oh,
she's
she said
too-
to come see him.
Yeah, she's too afraid to talk to him herself.
Okay, that's fine.
What are you doing back here? I hate even having to look at you.
So you noticed me, huh?
Naturally.
Notice me, senpai?
Notice me,
Now
senpai.
hurry up and leave. And take her with you. There's no one there. Who are you talking to? Taking a drink!
Yep.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I do like that she said something really sexist, and he was like, you said this, and he said, no, I didn't. She said, yeah, it seemed like you would say, and he said, no, fuck off. No. No. Straight people, this is what you sound like. Why are you here? Why do you care? I feel feel like also, and this is going back to my very long ramble, I was having a hard time wording, like, the difference between this game and Ace Attorney in terms of the way they portray darkness. In Ace Attorney, the main source of, like, wisdom is Phoenix and Nia, right? Every character says their philosophy, but they're the ones who are, like, the main monologuing source of anecdotal, moral support, right?
Mm-hmm.
In this game, Makoto does have, like, hope speeches, but during these segments, and, you know, the Monokuma Theater, Monokuma's philosophy is the one that is being spoken as if he is the voice of reason. He is being presented as the mascot character whose messages are what the game is being said. If that makes any sense. Like, whether or not the game is trying to have Makoto, it wants Makoto's hope message to overtake Monokuma's, but for the majority of the game, they're taking us on these asides where Monokuma will stop everything to give us some philosophy. And therefore, whether or not is the intention, Monokuma is the one who is the voice of wisdom and reason, and he is the one who the game most believes, whether or not that was the intention.
Which goes back to the game, even though the game is trying to be about hope, it's more focused on the despair.
Exactly. It's like Finding Nemo, if Finding Nemo had an entire scene where they just, like, all the characters stopped and looked directly at the camera and said, like, the dentist, like, looked directly at the camera and just started talking about how fun it is to own exotic fish.
Yeah.
Like, every 5 minutes. And, like, gave really fun speeches about, like, that one time he went to his friend's house and ogled over how cool the exotic fish were. But the rest of the movie was exactly the same.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like this game.
Students,
Yeah.
please gather in the gym immediately. Emergency!
It's almost like this game doesn't care about having a moral and wasn't made for any sort of, greater intention and just wanted to throw in a hope message because it felt like it needed to have one, because games have messages. As opposed to Ace Attorney, which was made by Japanese people as a response to the Japanese legal system as a sign of hope and as a beacon of justice in a world that actually needed it, in a culture that really needed it. Hey, I hate this game.
Hugs.
I'm so angry at Danganronpa right now. Like, in a not funny, in a funny way, of course, but like in a particularly not funny way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this game is fun to hate, and I am enjoying hating it, and I'm glad we're doing this, and I'm having fun. But I am genuinely angry right now.
Yeah. The game is.
This is a horrible. Like, we'll joke and make fun of the bad writing, and like, you know, haha, why would that character do that? But like, I'm actually genuinely really angry at how bad this game's writing is.
Yeah.
On like a fundamental level, the writers do not know what they're doing.
The game is like super bad and offensive. It's bad in an offensive way.
Every time I read a bad fanfiction, I have to go read a better piece of writing in order to get my brain to stop using the same like grammatical failings before I can write again, because my brain will get stuck in that loop, you know what I mean? You get that feeling, right?
Yeah.
When I play Danganronpa, I have to go experience a better constructed narrative and character arc before I can go back to writing. It's the same thing as when I read My Immortal. It's the exact same thing, except for, like, overarching structure instead of like, grammatical word choice. Asking us to gather all of a sudden like this. What could he possibly want?
Well,
Indeed, what might await us here this time?
Keeps things interesting, that's for certain.
How?
How is that funny? You can't smile. Can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how a housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode.
what the heck?
There's something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this.
Which of us is actually
Messed up.
I have officially replaced Raymond Shields.
What's that supposed to mean?
He is no longer allowed in this house of murder. Nothing in particular. Just admiring, that's all.
In this house, we kick out Raymond Shields.
Raymond said, I don't want to come into this murder-children house anymore, that's really fucked up, and I don't like it, and then Byakuya took that as a victory and said, I drove him out, I did it, and, like, Ray's just like, I'm just gonna go have some noodles.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill anyone. But I also don't want to stay here, living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity. Well on you to assume we have any insanity to begin with.
This is out of character for him because he's spent like the last entire hour talking about how murder is good.
But I don't think it's out of character for the sake of driving the plot forward.
No.
Does it count? So it doesn't count as drink.
Okay.
You're right, it's out of character, but it's not like it's just bad writing out of character and forgetting the character a bad character. It's like we don't drink when characters forget the mood 30 seconds later.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not out of character for contrived reasons. It's just bad writing.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking a drink for that.
Okay.
But you're right. Remember how you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come help us? How'd that turn out? Seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue.
Well,
That's just...
huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
That's strange, it's true. There's no way the police would know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area. How do you know that?
Yeah, well, they're in the school.
Right.
The
Right,
police.
right.
Thank you, Hifume.
Thank you, Hifume.
Hifume, good boy. Yeah, fuck the cops.
Yeah!
All right, go for it.
I keep forgetting that
The police suck. Fuck the police. Black lives matter. All cops are bastards.
Thank you, Hifume!
Hifume's the only good boy.
Yes!
Fuck Ishimaru.
Yes!
Ishimaru is okay. He just said some real sexist shit, though, so fuck Ishimaru. Hifume's the real vamp around here.
Friendship ended with Ishimaru, now Hifumi is best friend.
Friendship ended with Ishimaru, now Hifume is best friend. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
I keep forgetting that the outside world exists. I keep forgetting
That we're not just in a pocket dimension as this game should have been.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that there is an outside of Hope's Peak.
It's called Danganronpa V3.
Yeah, in the same way that I can't imagine Gohan existing before he was brought to the island.
I'm still mad about that.
Listen, Goku just picked up Gohan and just took him to the island. He found him in the void and he brought him to the island, and that's how Gohan started existing.
No, he fucked his wife 4 years before Danganronpa. Before Danganronpa, what the fuck? Before Dragon Ball. I'm so tired. I'm so drunk.
On the contrary, the masterminds may just be that powerful to take control even of the police.
Oh! Well, this might not be related, but, Nope, I'm gonna say it, Air. About last night, I was in the main hall, just excuse me.
Main hall.
Byakuya, do you want to say that? I was near the
main hall.
just staring off into space. You're welcome, buddy. When all
Thank
of
you.
a sudden, oh, you're welcome. I
Heard it. You heard what?
a sound that, well, I don't really know what it was. What kind of sound? Like I said, I don't really know. Do you make it with your mouth? If I had to describe it, it was like,
construction site.
I guess.
A construction site.
Serious.
I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything. What you talking about, Toko? Oh, that was Mono Bear.
What you talking about, Toko?
There you go.
New.
Oh, good. He also acknowledges that empty spot there.
He's right. He's right. What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. Pew! That can kind of sound like construction in a way.
It would sound like a drill, yeah.
Yeah. What are you talking about? But on this point, my mouth is zipped. My lips are sealed. I am fully puckered.
I don't want to hear about how the bear is fully puckered.
It's a secret little secret.
And
Fine then. Let's just move on to what you can tell us.
Yeah, Perry, half of that is because I voice him. Half of that is because of how you voice him, but yeah, Perry, you want to finish your sentence?
Why did you call us here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get to the point, huh? But before that, you mind if I vent a little?
Yes.
I'm low on... Too bad I'm doing it anyway. I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even losing all its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably because of this ho-hum boring everyday life.
Oh, this is when he blackmails them.
Right, I forgot that was a thing.
Really not necessary.
I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something rife with danger and intrigue. Listen, can I just be frank? The next Tarnished hasn't shown up yet, and I'm getting
I
bored.
do kind of like that they do try to live peacefully, and he's the only reason they keep killing each other is because he has to go in and blackmail them.
Yeah.
I do like that to a degree, and again, I feel like there are a lot of ways that this could have been taken that would have been better.
Mm-hmm. So I've decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? Is it another set of videos or something?
Yeah, it's my dick. I mean your dick, but it's mine now.
No, my dick. Are you gonna show us some demented thing?
I think you mean my dick.
No, it's mine. You stole it.
Well, it's mine now because I stole it. That's how stealing works.
I'm gonna take it back. Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
I don't know what you got planned, but we're not going to kill each other anymore. Now we are good boys.
That's very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you.
How very polite of you. Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there's things you don't want other people to know about you.
What would yours be? Admit it, here live on stream. To be put on YouTube forever.
I don't know. So I did a little investigating of my own, and I dug up some of your darkest secrets.
And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here. I'm going to hand them out now. So take a second to take a...
As Monokuma spoke, he tossed the envelopes at her feet. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside, and my entire body suddenly went rigid.
That's not worth killing someone over.
That's not worth killing someone over.
That's like the worst thing you could find on him, really?
Makoto wet the bed until he was in 5th grade. What?
How did you find out about this?
Everyone started talking at once.
I'll bet Ishimaru's has to do with his grandpa.
Yeah. You have 24 hours! If someone doesn't become tarnished by then, all your deepest, darkest, most embarrassingest secrets will be exposed to the world. My deepest, darkest secret is that I have 160 hours on this game. That's what my secret is. That's the thing that I don't want anybody else to know, is how much time I have put into these games already.
Absolutely. Yes.
Maybe I'll whirl by a crowded intersection in a van strapped with loudspeakers and spill the beans.
I mean, my embarrassing secrets would probably be, like, I used to be, like, a really bad person. I was a bully in school for a long time, and I think my deepest, darkest secret would probably be, like, some specific things that I did and said that I'm not proud of. But I've learned better, and I don't want to admit to those. I would be very uncomfortable to say those things out loud because I'm embarrassed and ashamed of them. But like, if someone exposed it as like a deep dark secret, I'd be like, yeah, it was terrible, and I've learned better now, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It would suck to bring up, but it wouldn't. I know I wouldn't kill someone to keep it a secret because that would also be a bad thing to do. I wouldn't want you to know, but it's not worth killing someone over. I'll just, I'll take the shame.
Yeah,
I deserved it. I earned it.
Yeah, it's in this situation, it would be better to just like tell the secret, but tell it yourself before he has a chance to
twist it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you can explain yourself and like talk about it
and maybe have some humor about it. And if it's something like wet the bed until 5th grade, yeah, you might get like teased by like some of the assholes here. Like I'm sure Toko would say something mean about it, but like. One, who cares? Two, it's not like it's gonna be an active threat. It's not like, your deepest, darkest secret is... I guess Toko's that she's a serial killer. Like, that could actually be something, where you might get arrested, the others are gonna start targeting you. But, like, wet the bed till 5th grade, whatever, you're not in 5th grade anymore and I'm not sharing a bed with you.
Yeah.
You're gonna get made fun of, but, like, it's not, why, I don't see why anyone would really care that much if you went to bed till 5th grade. And therefore, you shouldn't worry, because it's not like that's something that they have to retaliate or they will be harmed. You're just gonna get made fun of.
Yeah. Like, there are very few things that are bad enough that you wouldn't be able, that you would have to murder over it.
Yeah. They would be things of self-preservation, where either the other people are in danger and therefore would target you, or you are in danger if the secret's exposed. Like, Chihiro's could actually put her in danger.
Yeah.
Right? Toko's will put other people in danger, and therefore her in danger by way of self-preservation. Those are worth killing over. Arguably. Bandu being responsible for his brother's death, he can't be legally punished for it, and all, because, like, it's not really a crime, it was an accident. I can get not wanting to bring it up, you know, and not wanting that topic to be addressed because it's a sensitive topic, but, like, it's not worth never finding out, you know? Like, what's gonna happen when they find out? You go, hey, that's a sensitive topic, let me explain, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about it, and they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, and then it'd just be, like, really uncomfortable for, like, 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it's over.
Yeah.
Like, how is that? It's fine.
Yeah.
Let's get to the murder.
Yeah.
I want to play Armello with Dave, drunk.
Yes, please! So that's what you meant by motivate. Yep, you got it! They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me! None of you want to reveal that stuff, right? It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but you'd never kill over something like that. What'd you say?
He's right, your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing.
Oh no! Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same.
The stuff she doesn't want anyone to know is...
Kusaba.
Go ahead.
In other words.
I'm not drinking for that.
Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay, then in 24 hours, I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed. Farewell not. Fare not well. With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths.
So,
I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having those secrets revealed is going to be totally embarrassing. But that's
most people agree with me, at least.
Yeah. But that's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me.
Good news, everyone! I have a brilliant idea. I will become the professor from Futurama.
Yes.
Why don't we all just confess the secrets of those envelopes right here and now?
Without a doubt.
See, this is the smart thing to do.
Yeah. If we do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right?
Quiet down and listen.
Okay, so my embarrassing thing is... What?
as for me,
Neither do I. Not because it's unpleasant, but because it is impossible. Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say impossible.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
It'll be good for you.
Humans are very curious.
Yeah. Absolutely not. It's okay, just a little bit. Come on. As I said.
I would listen to
Come on.
Hikume's.
Yes.
His is probably, like, that he wrote, like, a really problematic fanfiction when he was, like 12.
Yeah.
Like 11. His first couple fanfictions were, like, really problematic, and he's like, ugh, they're still up, but I changed my username, and, like, people like them, so I don't want to take them down. I'm embarrassed they're still up. I haven't, you know, ugh, but, you know,
Yeah.
I want to know what Hikume's is.
Yes.
I just like Hikume.
I said I don't want to talk about it. You human bag of lard. I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it.
What do you think, Chihiro? That was my line.
Sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone in less than 24 hours. If you don't want to talk, then you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
If everyone's that much against it, even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way.
Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody's about to kill anybody over it. Especially not my hot bro, Corn Hair Butterball.
I hope you're right. The secret's so bad you'd kill someone to keep it.
I wanna,
Nobody's got
I wanna be in the world of this game, but, as an immortal snarky commenter with, a bag of Doritos. I wanna walk up to Mondo and be like, "Aw, he's such a little butter boy," and pinch his cheek.
Yes, please!
And just sit back and wait.
Yes!
Okay, I'll stop with all the secret talk, but each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't going to be fun, but it's not like we're going to die because of it. So, don't do anything hasty.
Don't murder anyone.
Don't commit a murder. The way you keep repeating it kind of makes me worry even more. Okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but
there is no...
That was the most actual character we've gotten out of anyone so far, besides, arguably, Hifume.
Yeah.
Nah, I just like Hifume. He's still two-dimensional.
Yeah.
He's still two-dimensional.
Yeah.
That was the most actual character we've gotten out of anybody.
Yep, yeah. I don't think there's any secret that I would want to keep so badly that I would put people in danger for it.
I think it depends who I'm putting in danger.
Fair. No, if
it was Toko,
then keep that secret under lock and key.
If it was Toko, the secret could be I woke up at noon this morning and I would kill for it.
Mm-hmm. My secret is I once stole a Klondike bar and I would kill over that secret.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I would murder
kill Toko and I wouldn't even accept the Klondike bar.
Take the Klondike bar and shove it down the corpse's throat.
I would take the Klondike bar and I would kill Toko with it, and then I'd put it back.
Yes.
But, no matter how embarrassing a secret is, and again, some secrets do genuinely put you in danger. Chihiro has reason to be scared for her life. When she is killed, it is kind of because she's trans.
Yeah.
So, she has legitimate reason, but not, I don't know.
I wet the bed until I was in 5th grade is not a murder secret.
Mondo is the one if Chihiro killed someone, I'd be like, okay, I get it. But Chihiro's the one who dies. Mondo kills someone, and his secret... He doesn't even kill to protect his secret, though. He kills because he's just pissed off.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Yeah, night time already? Okay, let's call it a day.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow.
Oh god, whenever they're all staring at us, it zooms back and they're all just looking at me.
Yeah.
It's awful. I don't even have that, I don't mind, I don't like eye contact, but I don't mind people looking at me, as long as I don't have to look at them back. But for whatever reason, just that zoom out and reveal is always so unsettling and bad.
I was left with anxiety I couldn't shake, but maybe it's because of this. We left things as they were, and things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Hugs. Secrets or memories you don't want anyone to know about.
Awake to connect to the outside world. This is my dialogue now. All that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me, the Byakuyappogami. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least that's what I thought. And you were right, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just being optimistic.
Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle,
I went the fuck to sleep.
Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today.
Alright.
I fell asleep.
Remember when we said we might hang out with people?
Yeah, that was so long ago.
We were so innocent.
We were so naive and trusting.
But tragedy was taking place, yeah. Are we gonna find a body soon? Man, I'm not even halfway down.
We haven't seen Toko being terrible yet.
Oh god, yeah, no, we haven't.
And I feel like that happens before the murder.
I think that happens, and then I think the murder happens tonight, and then we have that happen, and then we find the body.
Okay.
So I think that the body is because it's at the body discovery.
Okay.
I think.
Hey, do you have a secret? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active, I mean. For example, it's the difference between, like, oops, I killed him, and, yeah, that's right, I killed him.
Yeah, that's right. I am Kira.
I am
What
Kira.
can you do? Kill, and then Matsuda kills him.
Yep. Yeah. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it in action, it's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering what's the point I'm trying to make. Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines. Thoughts. Morning. Good.
What the fuck?
Good morning.
Oh no. Oh, I thought that was Mariko Ikasaba. Do not! You have to do it to the mic.
Moroku Ikusaba. Good morning! Ooh-hoo-hoo! Nice reaction! I'm glad you didn't disappoint. What are you doing here? I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person.
I was watching your dick rise and fall as you slept.
You glued it back on! What the
Yeah!
hell?
Bitch! Enjoy it, because it's the only nice thing I'll ever do for you. I only started doing it because it started rotting and it started smelling gross.
Don't care, I have my dick back.
Finally, I have my dick back.
Because it's fun!
I don't care if it's a zombie cock, I got my dick back.
Yeah! And as long as I'm here, I figure I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates. What?
Say what?
I do love your mono bear laugh.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Your face is all blue, like someone on the verge of death.
With due respect to Mickey Mouse, I think you do a better job of voicing Monokuma than he does
Thank you.
in the third game.
Thank you. I am honored. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and for you to find out. Good luck. Something's happened to someone.
And for the record, I do like the Mickey Mouse voice. Like I know that doing impressions of voices is difficult, and I think they do a fine enough job.
Yeah. Is it?
It's
Was
just
it?
fun. If I wouldn't say anything if it wasn't Mickey Mouse's voice. Like if it was just like a close impression of the voice that is still noticeably different, I'd be like, hey, good job. But like it sounds so close to Mickey Mouse. If Mickey Mouse didn't exist or didn't have the voice that Mickey Mouse did, I'd be like, oh, that's just a close voice. Okay. But no, it's because it sounds like Mickey Mouse.
Yes. No, it can't be.
It's like if there's a character who kind of sounds like Patrick Warburton, so every time you play a video game where they couldn't get Patrick Warburton to play Kronk or whoever, it sounds like that person instead. It's like that.
Yes.
Like, I don't comment because it just sounds like close to Patrick Warburton, instead of sounding exactly like someone who is not quite Patrick Warburton.
Yes.
Day says, I had to dip. Did anything important happen? Mondo the Butterman and Ishimaru are now best friends. I drank like an inch of the bottle down. I drank I think it was like 6 drinks just from sheer sexism. We got really angry about the blackmail method. And I think that's it. Oh, Byakuya is still being a bitch.
There's no way. There's no
There's
way.
just people walking around outside.
Thank you.
Believe it or not, we live in an apartment and there are other people here.
Other people exist outside of this room?
No.
No! There's no way someone would commit murder in a murder school.
What
I can't
the fuck?
believe
What
it.
do you mean
I
there's no
wo-
way would? We were just blackmailed yesterday.
I can't believe it. I won't believe it. No one would get murdered in a murder school.
3 people are dead.
But what if? No. What if
No one get murdered at the What if I killed someone at the murder school? Haha, just kidding. Unless
the dining hall. I need to
my
get to the
my
dining hall.
favorite version of that meme is still Clavier looking at Apollo and going, "What if I were to put my Minecraft bed next to yours?" Haha, just kidding. Unless.
Yes, good. Oh, Makoto.
Are you okay?
Hey,
Did Monokuma talk to you too? Hey, Hiro, Hina, Sakura.
Hiro, Hina, Sakuya, and Sayaka, your names are so similar.
Yeah.
Dots.
Byakuya.
That's Bogami to you.
Bogami.
Mr. Bogami.
Mr. Mr. Bogami.
Mr. Bogami.
You're the only
Thanks, Bogami.
You're the only one. Where's everyone else?
Dead.
Oh, okay, then that's fine.
What? In this murder school? They're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said. Or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. Yes, we're getting good at this!
Yes! The something.
perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder?
In the murder school?
After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away, which is the smart thing to do, is to drive the murder thought away.
You know, the thought that someone might have been killed at the murder school!
Yeah.
So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
It can be. That was just a bunch of old memories. And yet you guys didn't talk about it and share your secrets. That's where you went wrong.
What do you think Aeoli's secret was? I think it's that she pees in the pool. Or used to.
I was gonna say she secretly can't swim, but
Well, she says old memories, so I'm imagining hers was like something that used to happen. She probably used to piss in the pool.
she absolutely used to piss in the pool.
Just old memories. Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that.
Huh?
To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how... You're one to fucking talk, Bogami.
Yeah. Why didn't you say something yesterday?
Natural.
You know, I usually use, like, starting someone's name with a B to represent, like, their clone. Like, Boff Balan is Moth Talon's, like, cool gardener brother.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Bogami should be, like, the cool, better Togami in the second game.
Yes.
So how about he's just Togami... Oh, wait, this is a complete role reversal. Because in the second game, there's a guy pretending to be Togami, and in this game, there's someone pretending to be Bogami.
Yes.
The second game, he's pretending to be Togami when he's really Bogami. And this Togami is pretending to be Bogami when he's really Togami.
Yes. Headcanon accepted.
It's brilliant, because it's complicated, and that's what makes things smart, is that they're complicated.
Yes. It's just like the grape room.
Day says it's literally a co-op game. It's 16v1.
16.
Yeah, it's 16 versus... Yeah, it really is.
It is.
What good does it do for me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the word.
Stop saying that already.
Like, if we straight up just all team up against the mastermind, like, we're good.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with him, for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something? Did they put spaghetti in him?
Yes. It's not important what happened to us right now if we find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking, gang. The game is afoot.
Or a hand.
No! The game is not a hand! And then he slaps you.
No!
He slaps you with his foot. Togami wears shoes on his hands. Here, use both hands.
Okay.
I had briefly commandeered Angel's left hand, and now I will commandeer it once more. This stupid purple hallway. I hope that it was like this before Junko took over.
Yes. Please.
I had a lot of identical hallways in my school. It was a real big problem because the school shared an office building, so it was multiple floors, right? So you could, like, wander all the way down to the end of the second floor and then realize you're on the second floor when you need to be on the third floor. Big problem. If they just, like, I don't know, lit the hallways with disgusting neon colors to color code them, it would have been so much better.
That's how that works. The door's open, but aren't they supposed to be locked?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Dave says if one person tells you you need to kill 15 others to survive, you don't have 15 enemies, you've got one enemy. You're 100% correct.
Yes. Investigation.
It's all clear now.
Wait, was that the body discovery announcement?
Not quite.
Okay,
The bear is like, I've opened it up for investigation, but we haven't found the body yet.
that's fair. I don't know why the bear would do that. I guess he's excited, but like, it's only been a couple days. You shouldn't really be this gung-ho yet. You should like let them find the corpse, right?
Well, I mean, the bear wants us to be in despair. So, like,
I think it would be more despair, at least personally, to have someone suddenly stumble across a corpse. Because then it's like your whole world has been shattered.
True.
But I guess he's more in instant gratification. So.
Yeah.
I see.
Judging from what he said, there can be no doubt a murder
Murder.
really thank you, siblings. It really has taken place. The Togami heirs who die are cursed to follow around the one who killed them and be their voice forever.
We are Legion.
We are Legion!
Come on.
It's like the Avatar state, but only for emphasizing words.
Yes.
And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very great going, Sherlock. Yeah, sure. Hey, listen, here at this murder school, I've opened up the locker rooms for investigation because something has happened to your classmate. I wonder if the locker rooms are suspicious.
Suspicious? No.
Let's start with the girls' locker room. That's the only time you will ever hear me use any inflection.
Ah! He was muttering as if talking only to
Yes,
himself.
this is me. I am muttering right now. To myself quietly.
Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze.
Oh. Now, I'm not going to take a drink for the poster on the wall there, because one, we don't know if that's a teenager. Two, it's there for the boys. Like, it's not intended to be for the audience. It's there, like, because Junko expects these teenagers to be horn dogs. So that's teenager on teenager. That's fine. I will, however, take a drink for homophobia.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Okay.
Bye, Chihiro.
Chihiro Bay, no. I don't know how long it took me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at, but as soon as I did... Wow!
That, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped my mouth. Wow. See, Day, the reason you know that if one person tells you you need to kill 15 people, you don't have 15 enemies, you have one, is because you're not a rich bastard who the system has always been in favor of.
We are now in Deadly Life.
Ah, thank you. Save off.
Yes.
We're done, fellas. We are in Deadly Life. Time to save the game. I've had all the drink that I can drunk. I will handle the computer if you can handle the alcohol.
Okay.
And, like, put away the empty drinks.
Okay, sounds cool. Let me save.
Yes, no, save, please. I don't know what the pause button is. I never have and I never will.
Yeah, I feel better.
Yep,
I feel sorry.
Nope,
Okay,
don't
here
be
you go.
sorry. I don't want to fucking go through this game again anymore either. Yay. So we're gonna return to the main menu.
Oh, wait. Yeah, there's also the body announcement. You have one drink left.
Oh, thank you. Body announcement drink. Woo! Ah,
Yay!
that's about a fourth down, right? That's about what it should be at.
Yeah, we still have the second time to go through. So you still
All right.
you're keeping pace.
That was fun. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for those of you who came. No worries for those of you who didn't.
That was fun. I'm glad it was a lot shorter. Thank you. Alright. See you next time whenever we decide to do this. That was, 3.5 days says chug, chug, chug. Yeah! Listen, whatever alcohol we have left when we finish the last case, which we won't have any because it's the last case. But if there's any left, we'll just fucking chug it. But, alright, thank you guys for coming. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. I'm gonna go ask Dave if he wants to play Armello while I'm still fucking slap-wasted.